All right, what up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? All right, let me make sure this shit is doing what it needs to do. Locario, the bad boy of. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. What's good? Global voice of the manosphere was popping, bro. What's cracking? So today I'm going to be talking about how much women like casual sex, and how you may also be messing up your situation as far as getting casual sex goes. What up? Big Stain in the building. Quays. Submax Zero was good. True Savage to Sean Brown. Jermaine. What up? Or German Psycho, what's going on? Justin Bing was good. So before we get into anything, remember, bam, get this book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. Ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you go to mrlocario.com to get your copy today. Shout out to everybody who's been purchasing this in the past week or so. We got a few more copies left. I still got to go to the manufacturer or hit them up and make sure they still doing anything, because if we run out, then it's going to be a minute before y'all get it popping. What up, Adelina? Was good. Joey Cred, what up? King Leak, was good. You said if you donate, will you answer the call? Yes. So let me put the donate link up here. So remember, if you send a donation, you're guaranteed that I will pick up your call. All you got to do is send the donation. Put your first 3 numbers of your phone number. The first 3 numbers of your phone number in the chat, so I know that it's you, so I can pick up. So when we start doing the calls, you feel what I'm saying? So put the first 3 numbers of your phone number in the chat after you send a donation, and then I will pick up your call. Your call gets priority. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Joe Blast was popping. So I'm gonna keep putting the donate buttons in there, so you guys can just click on that, get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So, you quote too. I didn't see your comment. What comment you was talking about? You got to put that comment in again. I probably saw it, but you got to remind me. So the thing is, I wanted to talk about how some women want to get fucked, right? And so what I mean is that there's going to be times you're going to be dealing with women and they just want to have sex with you. You understand? They don't give a fuck about being in a relationship with you. They don't give a fuck about going on a bunch of dates with you. They don't give a fuck about having to go back and forth and talk to you for hours and hours. They just want to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? They just want to have sex. And so what happens is that if you don't understand this and you don't know this, you'll start approaching women and dealing with them in the way that, and making it seem as if you want something more than sex, even though you may just want sex. So you think that women out here are not just going to want to fuck. So I have to act like I don't want to fuck in order to get her comfortable enough to fuck me. And it's like, no, these chicks want to have sex. You quote too, just call up, bro. Call up when we start doing the joints, and call up and we could chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Or put the comment in the chat, and then I'll get to it and we'll see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. You're gonna have women who just want to have sex. They're ready to have sex now. They're horny, and you sitting there talking about, hey, let me get your number, and then I'm gonna call you, and then you call her and talk to her for like an hour, and then you set up a date, and then you go on 2 or 3 dates, and she's just like, she'll go along with it because you're fucking giving her attention. So she'll be like, well, he's going to take me out and do all this extra shit. So she'll take it, but she actually wants to have sex. And so what I want guys to understand is the wrong way to go about this. A lot of times is to approach a woman. Like if you just want sex, now it's different. If you want more than just sex, you like to go out, you like to do certain things. That's cool. And you take her along for that ride. But if you want just sex, you want casual sex, right? You got to make sure that, you're approaching it in that manner from the jump so that you don't waste time and you get the shit cracking. Because the chicks, they'll want to do it, but they're waiting for you to be the one to say, hey, let's make this happen. Oh yeah, shout out to rest in peace to Fred the Godson. Rest in peace to Fred the Godson. He just passed away. You know, they said it was he was fighting the COVID-19 thing, you know. I'm still a little skeptical about all that COVID stuff, but you know, RIP to him. You know, he's gone, man. Shout out to him. He has some fire mixtapes. Dude was a dope ass rapper. If y'all don't know about Fred the Godson, you know, look him up. You feel what I'm saying? Because he has some fire ass shit. You feel what I mean? So you know, RIP to him, man. But yeah, the thing is this: sometimes chicks just want to make it happen. So even right now, right? When you're in this whole situation where, you know, you hollering at chicks and you hollering at chicks online, you understand what I'm saying? You hitting chicks up or whatever, hit them up and be like, listen, I know you tired of being in that house, you know, bored as hell. I know you probably horny, so let me come over and blow that back out. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you know, I know you working from home. What time you finish work? Get off that computer. I'm gonna come through, and we gonna get it popping. You understand, man? Xylon Williams, you said, I'm pretty sure I get the most girls in this chat. Can I talk to you? Hey, the calling number, 646-481-3901. That's a calling number. But I'm telling you, some of these girls just want to have sex. So the times where you're pussyfooting around, talking about a whole bunch of extra shit, this girl is like, would this guy just come over and fuck me? Would this guy just really be aggressive and assertive and try to make something happen with me? Because a lot of times they're waiting for you to do it because they don't want to seem aggressive. They don't want to seem assertive. They want to sort of to take the lead and make the shit happen. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. Come on. You guys got to call up. Don't be calling up and then fucking, you know. Yeah, I'm trying this new thing where I'm trying to put the speaker on the call so the calls will be louder. So you guys can try to call up. All right, let me see what's popping. Hold on. You.
Hey, what's going on, Ricardo? It's the AT from the chat, man. What's going on?
What's popping? What's going on with you?
All right, chilling, man, chilling. Yeah, just saw the live stream. Wanted to jump on and chop it up with you for a minute, especially about the topic that you're saying, because it's so true. Because I called you up to talk to you about during this pandemic is the time I've hooked up with the most ladies in this time frame than ever before, and it's just like you said, being straightforward. Say, hey, this is what I'm about, looking for something casual, you trying to hook up and get down.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women, either because they already were with it or maybe it's been a minute before the pandemic started, then they've been locked down.
Right.
And it's been a minute. Now we're talking about, yeah, they were with it. And they appreciated the honesty and straightforwardness instead of beating around the bush. I guess they obviously wanted sex too, like you just did.
Right. Yeah, because I'm like, the chicks, they get horny too. They want to get some dick. They want to get this shit popping. So it's like a lot of dudes, because they believe that, look, this is the problem. A lot of guys deal with girls who have medium to low interest in them. So those medium to low interest girls say, hey, I got to get to know you. I'm not that type of girl. I don't just jump into bed. So this is what they keep hearing over and over again. So they think that in order for, shit to go down, in order for shit to pop off, they need to take shit slow with every girl they talk to. They got to, tread lightly. They got to do a whole bunch of shit. And so they never get to a point where they're like, you know what, fuck it. Let me go and be direct with this girl. Let her know, hey, let's get some sex popping and let's do this. Because they run into a lot of women who will have that pushback. But the thing is, you can't really let the women, basically like get you thinking like that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to do the shit you trying to do. You feel what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And I know I heard the live stream the other night where you were talking to the guy late night. I guess he's called up a few times, keeps saying he's scared to go direct because it's going, I guess scare some ladies off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yes, you're going to get, like you said, other people said, yeah, the ones that aren't feeling you, it wouldn't matter anyway.
Right.
But the ones that are feeling you, it cuts down on wasting time,
mm-hmm.
and they're going to get sex anyhow.
Right. That's facts.
And the other thing that happens is like if guys pay attention to follow you, I know you said sometimes use the phone, like Skype or just a phone call as a date.
Mm-hmm.
And once I started doing that, man, that shit works like gangbusters. Like the last girl I hooked up with, we met out just, since we can't go anywhere, just met out in the parking lot, talked for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time I talked to her, was like, yo, you trying to come to the crib? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I think we need to go out again and get to know each other. So I was like, let me call her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time that she came over, we hooked up. And I asked her, I said, what made you want to hook up?
Right.
She said, after that phone call.
Mm-hmm. Right. And what did she say?
Oh, she said after that phone call.
Oh, after the phone call, I got you. That's what's up.
So, and it was one being direct, but two, like you said, her wanting a date, but instead let me use the phone call as a date.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came over and hooked up. And like you said, in her mind, it's probably acted as that second date.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And it's just like, dudes, they got to get past that feeling of being scared to say it, because a lot of times, truthfully, is really the feeling of rejection and then thinking, damn, well, if I didn't tell her that I wanted to have sex, or if I wasn't direct, then maybe I would have got her later. This is what guys think. So they're scared to say it because they're like, oh, well, if she rejects it, maybe she rejected it because I was coming on too strong, or because it's like, nah, the chick just wasn't feeling you like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where, you got to be able to feel the chick out. You feel what I'm saying? Just like how you get on the phone with them, do the FaceTime or do the phone call, feel them out and all this other stuff, and see the vibe and see what's popping off. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes even in that phone call, you could see that the vibe isn't there. You feel what I'm saying? You could feel it. You could, you could tell. Because I was on the phone with this chick, and like maybe a few weeks ago, whatever, and the whole vibe was just off to me. You feel what I'm saying? So I kind of just kept this shit short, and I was like, I'm done, because based off of what I was getting from her, like the feedback, I wasn't feeling none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah, I'm done. You feel what I mean? But there's other chicks or the women that you're going to interact with where you could see, let's say if you FaceTiming her, you see her cheesing and shit, being all smiley and, getting all flirtatious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So okay, this is the type of chick who's feeling a motherfucker. So let me keep this shit going and let me like make it happen with her. Let me say this with her. Let me be like, listen, what you doing for the rest of the night? Oh, you're not doing that? Well, come through. I'll come through over there. I'll bring something over there. We could get it popping and make it happen. You see what I mean? So, but dudes are scared, man.
Absolutely. Right. It's like you said, it's basically getting out of your own way.
Right.
And doing that. And the one last thing I want to ask you real quick, when did you get to, I saw you with Solo TV the one day.
Right.
And you talked to him about how you gotten to the point now where, getting pussy, you still enjoy it, but it's not like the end all be all like it used to be. And I know he's kind of losing his mind. But when did you feel like that's when you got to that place? Because, I'm starting to feel like getting there too. I mean, I haven't gotten as much as you got, but now I like the more cerebral part of the game of talking to girls, getting to know them, what makes them tick, how can I make things work my way? Just like you said, trying the phone calls out instead of the date, like, damn, that works. So when did you start getting to that point where it was more fun to, like you said, meet girls and all that other stuff, as opposed to just, getting the sex?
I mean, the thing is just when, this is the thing. Once getting sex becomes easy, right? Then that's the point where you're like, all right, like what else? You know what I'm saying? Like that's even the point, like even the point of this book, the How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day book, is like it's more so to get guys to get themselves in a position where, they've had more options so that they can get to the point where that makes sense to them. If you saying, damn, getting all this sex ain't really the end all be all. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't really say that and feel that until you've gotten to the point where it's easy for you to make it happen. So it just gets to that point where that becomes the easy thing. And then you look at it like, okay, what else is there that I can do? Or even what are some ways where I can make it easier? So just like you said, like sometimes guys may feel like they got to go on 3 dates to get sex. Then they realize, damn, well, I don't got to do all of that. Maybe I could go out on it one date and then fuck her that night. Or maybe I don't even got to go on a date. Maybe I could just hit her up on the phone and get her to come over tonight. You see what I'm saying? So once you start doing all those things, you be like, okay, this is a little bit easier. Then you start to say, okay, what else can I utilize women for? You understand what I'm saying? It was like, okay, I can have sex with them, but also I could get this girl or that girl to help me do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where it comes in, where a chick, you know, can even help you, let's say with your business or whatever the fuck else you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, more so like, you know, levels of what can happen in these situations, but it comes at a point where you see it yourself. You're like, damn, I didn't, you know, I've been making this shit happen so much. It's been getting so easy. It's super easy for me to get. So now it's like, this is not the biggest deal. You understand what I'm saying? It's just much more other things that I can get popping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's where I feel like, you know, starting to get to as far as still enjoy the sex, but once you interact, go on so many dates, talk to so many girls, like you said, like what else is out there? So
right.
I'm starting to feel like, what else can I do? How can I make it happen quicker? Or what angles can I come at it with? You know what I mean? So
right. And that's the thing, is that you gotta get to that point where it's like, you know, okay, with these girls, how is she? Okay, she's helping me sexually, but can she help me financially? You feel what I'm saying? Is she, you know, the type of woman who when I'm with her, I feel like I have some sort of peace of mind where I feel good being around her. You know what I'm saying? Because you might have chicks where, yeah, you could smash and you could do all this, but those chicks are assholes. You feel what I'm saying? Or they're bitches. You feel what I mean? You're like, I don't even like this motherfucker. So it's like, damn, let me get more girls around me that I actually like. You know what I'm saying? So it's all those different things. You know what I mean?
Right. And how do you deal with women that come at you? You know, one last thing that come at you, because I've showed a couple females I know like your videos, and they're like, oh, I think you mentioned that his wife must be the open relationship. Oh, she must have low self-esteem.
Right.
These girls are trash. How do you deal with that with women saying that? Because I'm like, well, I ask those women, how do you know that's true? Oh, no real woman would ever do that. But I'm like, everybody's different. So how do you deal with that? Because I'm sure you've heard it.
Right. No, I've heard, and that's what I was saying. Where the last girl that I had a conversation with online, where I was doing like a FaceTime type of thing, you know, because on my profile online, it says I'm, you know, non-monogamous in an open relationship, all that other shit. So I remember when I was talking to her, she was asking me these questions, but then I could tell she was asking the questions in this like very condescending way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, you know, you're in an open relationship, so you don't really love your girl, or you don't really, you know what I mean? Like all that type of shit. And so the thing is, I don't really, like, at first I used to try to teach them, but at this point, I just don't fucking pay them no mind. You feel what I'm saying? I don't pay them. Like, it's more so like if they come at it in that way, I don't really take them too seriously. You feel what I'm saying? And then those are the type of chicks that I don't really mess with, you know, as much, because the thing is, most of those girls, they'll say that type of stuff like, oh, well, you know, she must be this, and, you know, a real woman wouldn't. Those type of women usually are unaware of themselves as women. Now, there's a lot of women who are unaware of themselves, but those women especially, or what happens is that they are aware, but they're just fronting, because they know damn sure that they've been in situations where they were dealing with a man who was also dealing with another woman. You feel what I'm saying? They know that they've seen guys they were attracted to who had girlfriends, who had wives, and those guys probably weren't even in an open relationship, and those women still were attracted to them and wanted to fuck with those guys. So they know they've been in them situations. But the thing is, like, certain women don't like to feel like, or put that energy out there that they would submit to a man, or that they're susceptible to game. That's what they don't want to put out there. So either they're unaware, or they're ignorant of it, or they know it, but they don't want to admit it. You feel what I'm saying? So anytime when chicks be talking all of that trash, talking about, oh, well, that's because his wife, no. They know, some of them know what it really is. You feel what I'm saying? And some of them, and the ones who don't know, the ones who are ignorant about it, they're so, their game is so weak as women that those are the type of women who, they're never going to really get the type of situations they want. Like, I don't know if you saw this video. I think I posted it up on my Facebook too. And I think O'Shea did a video about it. It was this girl in a car, this black chick. And she was talking about, she was like, damn, it's hard for us women out here because we find a guy who look good, but he ain't got no money, or we find a guy who got money, but he don't look good. Or then we find a guy who, he's on point, but then he's going to end up being a cheater. So they're going through all of this bullshit, talking about, they can't find, she was like, I got to have 3 guys in order to make up for one dude. You feel what I'm saying? But the funny part was, in the video, she was talking about, oh, she's a perfect 10 or she's a dime piece. Now this chick looked like a super hood rat. She looked like, I'd give her like a 5.5, maybe 6 on a good day. Right. And so she's delusional. So the thing is, what she wants, and this is the unfortunate truth for a lot of women, most women will never get what the fuck they want out of this game, because in order for them to get what they want, which is, let's say, for example, and I'm generalizing here, let's say these women want the tall, good-looking, financially stable, alpha male type of dude to be with, right? Now, how in the fuck do they expect for that man to just be with them? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how does that even work? Like, that makes no fucking sense. There's rare cases where a guy, based off the way he was brought up, they may find a dude like that on a needle in a haystack type of situation. But most dudes, when most dudes know that they're the shit, they're not just with one woman. And the fact that any guy like that would be with one woman is an indication that he doesn't realize he's the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Or he's just not the shit. Because it's our nature to want to fuck with multiple women and have all this shit popping. And the fact that you give that much value, right, that means that you're gonna have a bunch of women who want to fuck with you. And it doesn't make sense for any one man to be with just that one woman if he understands or recognizes the value he brings out. So any woman talking about, yo, well, she must have low self-esteem if she's gonna be in a relationship with a guy. No, it's just that you as a woman, your game is so weak that you don't realize that you would have to share a guy like me. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. You see what I mean? And that's the unfortunate part about a lot of these women out here. They're constantly living on this fantasy that they're gonna find this perfect dude, but at the same time, she's like a hood rat 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh no. I know what you mean, and I like to do the open relationship casual thing. That's why when women ask me, I point them your direction. Like, there are guys that can do that, but immediately, like I said, they go to that. I'm like, oh, he's been with his wife over 14 years. Oh, well, she's got low self-esteem.
Right, exactly.
Would do that with you or with any guy like that, or these women are trash. So I'm just like you said, I try to have an intelligent conversation, but then it just turns into, they get nasty. They call it, well, I hope your dick falls off.
Exactly. See that? Because look, I'm telling you, they know. See, unfortunately, a lot of women don't want to be helped. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to be helped. Because again, I'm a shout out Derek Jackson. Shout out to him. I'm not in any way disparaging Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson, seems like a cool dude. But the reason why Derek Jackson is so huge and such a force on the internet is because he knows he has to frame shit in a certain way for women to feel it. You understand? So a lot of this, I'm not saying he doesn't believe the shit that he's saying. What I'm saying though is that he knows how to frame the shit so that women feel good about what's being said. And see, this is the problem. This is the problem with the whole shit, is that a woman, it's going to be hard for her to actually get what she wants if she doesn't adhere to actual advice that is grounded in reality. You understand what I'm saying? And so you can't have feel-good advice and real advice. It's like oil and water. That shit don't mix. Because sometimes real advice don't feel good. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Right. Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? But the thing is, right. But the thing is, women tune out real advice because real advice makes a woman feel uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? And so because she feels uncomfortable, she'll never get the real advice and she'll keep being in the fantasy and keep running around in a circle, never actually getting anything accomplished in her situation. You see what I mean? And so that's the harmful part of just like basically pandering to women is that the women will never actually fucking, you know what I'm saying, get the advice that's going to actually make them get the types of guys they want. You feel what I'm saying? Because, I always like when I coach women, I tell them, I say, listen, okay, you want to do like Idris Elba, do like fucking, Morris Chestnut, Boris Cujo, Brad Pitt, one of these type of motherfuckers who's, the top dude, who the dude that every other woman wants. You understand what I'm saying? And so you think, and this is the thing, they be looking at celebrities. This is what they get. This is why they get confused. They'll look at a celebrity and they'll say, damn, well, Idris Elba has a wife and he's with his wife and, they're together, right? What they don't know about these celebrities is a lot of these celebrities go to fucking sex parties. A lot of these celebrities have open relationships behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Because I worked in TV and I know, some do. And whenever, like, because it's been, out there like Will and Jada, kind of do their thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But people are just like, oh, they got the perfect marriage. I'm like, it's perfect for them, but would you live that life?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So, I know what you mean. Women can't handle it. Because I asked a couple ladies. I was like, if scientists came out and proved that men, and women, had to, it's in our DNA, and they proved it, breaking news in our DNA to sleep with other people. And they're like, I wouldn't believe it. So I'm like, if scientists said it, y'all still wouldn't believe it. So there's no hope, like you just said, about really changing women that don't want to be helped.
Yeah, they don't. That's what I'm saying. They like the advice and stuff that makes them feel good and gives them hope, but they don't want the real shit. I actually look. I know a dating coach. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna put him out there, but I know this dating coach personally who does coaching for women strictly. And I asked him once. I said, "Bro," I was like, I'm trying to get my female client base up. I said, "What do you think?" I said, "What do you think is the thing that is holding me back from getting it like bigger?" You know what this motherfucker said? He said, you have to stop criticizing women and start praising women. He said, women buy hope. They don't buy the fucking that real shit you talking. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, but I can't do that shit. Like, I don't know how to fucking tell them this bullshit about, oh girl, if these guys don't want you, they intimidated by you and blah, 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 and all that other stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what they want to hear. They want to hear, hey, nothing's wrong with you. You could be overweight. You could be have a stink attitude. It's him that got, I can't say that shit, but that's what they want to hear because women don't ever want to put in work. Women just want things to happen because they're women. You feel what I'm saying? They want things to happen because they're women. That's it. And so it's like they want the perfect guy without them having to be the perfect woman themselves. They want to be exactly how they are. They don't want to change anything. And to a certain extent, you got guys out here like that, like the incels and the fucking, some of these dudes out here who think they don't got to change anything in order to get the best. Women are like that, but to the extreme. They want a lot of fucking shit. They want the best dude. They want the best guy. They want the guy who's the richest, the guy who's the best looking, the guy who's the, and on top of it, they want him to be just loyal to them, but they just want to be fat and sloppy, and that's it. And that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Oh, no. Right. You're definitely, right on that, man. And, so I just wanted to call up, chop it up for a minute. I definitely sent the donation. I'm Apollo Taylor in the chat.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Just, keep dropping that information. That's why I appreciate you and ARC because y'all stay true to what you're saying. ARC said the same thing about he could be bigger if he wasn't so straightforward.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. I'm telling you, like
these people like y'all that tell us the real deal instead of Derek Jackson's. I guess I'm assuming Steve Harvey's kind of considered
right,
like that.
Exactly.
Good.
Nah, that's real shit, man. So, man, yeah, I appreciate it. Call my brother and appreciate the donation, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. Later. All right. We get some more of these. You, what's popping? Jesus Christ. You.
Hey, Mr. Lucario.
What's popping?
It's Ross from California again.
What's going on, bro?
All right. How are you?
I'm chilling. Yo, K Zaggin, let me know if you want to get on. I'll send you the links. Email me at Ask Mr. Lucario. Instead, I'll send you the link, K Zaggin. What's popping, Ross? What's going on?
So, yeah, I know you were just talking with the last caller about how, like guys who are on point, like I guess, like yourself, like they, women, can't expect to, just, have, just keep you all to yourself, right? You have to share, or they have to share.
Right.
And then I know, like you talked before about how, most people they're going to end up cheating, one way or another. It's just human nature for the most part.
Right.
But then I know you were also saying, or also talked about how, as a man, you got to be, consistent and not lie, and play games with women. So,
right,
if you're in a relationship, how do you not lie or not cheat, but at the same time, be consistent and honest?
You said wait, hold on. So you said if you're in a relationship, you're saying how do you not lie and cheat?
Yeah, when you're supposed to.
You saying wait?
What do we do?
Hold on, wait. You're saying you're supposed to cheat and lie? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying how you're saying that inevitably, you're gonna cheat, your girl's gonna cheat, right? It's gonna happen. But at the same time, you've been talking about also, men, they shouldn't lie. So, like, how do you do that when you're in a relationship? Like, what are you supposed to do? Well,
this is the thing. Is that if you're in this is the hard part about monogamy. See, if you're in a monogamous relationship, right? There may be times where you want to fuck with someone else, right? And so the hard part is that what most people do is they just cheat because they can't, they can't go up to their girl or their man or whatever and be like, hey, I want to have sex with this other person. It's going to be a whole big fucking thing. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you're going to be monogamous, I always suggest that either one or two things: either break up with the person you with if you want to fuck with other people, or two, tell the person you're in that monogamous relationship with, hey, listen, I'm feeling this. What can we do about this? Can we have a thing where, hey, every month or so we each get to fucking fuck somebody else or some shit? You understand what I'm saying? You got to communicate. But the thing is, with a monogamous relationship, it's hard because most people in monogamous relationships, their mentality or their mindset doesn't lend itself for them to see things from an objective standpoint. So if you tell your girl, hey, I want to fuck some other girl, she's going to immediately think, oh, well, you don't love me anymore. You don't want to be with me anymore. All that other crazy shit. So, right. So that's what I'm saying, where you're going to either have to, break up or let her know that, you want to do these things. Because if you don't do those two things, that's when you'll end up cheating. You see what I'm saying? That's when you end up cheating. You see what I mean? And so, right. So that's really, what it is. So it's unfortunate that's how it is, but that's the reality of the situation. Because see, the thing is that your desire to be with other people doesn't go away because you're in a monogamous relationship. You see what I'm saying? And this is,
I admit that I do have that. Like every time I see another cute young girl and another one there, and even though, I've been in a long-term relationship now for over 2 years, but like you said, I still have that, strong desire, fuck with other chicks.
Right. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That shit's always gonna be there. So what I'm saying is that, in order to make that relationship work, there got to be some communication. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and if there's no communication, you're gonna end up cheating, and then that's just really the what's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? K-Zag in the emails, ask Mr. Locario a DM. I'll put it in the thing. I'll put it in the chat. Ask Mr. Locario at gmail.com. Yeah, that's the email. So yeah, hit me up there, and send me an email there, and I'll reply with the link so I could you know, get you on there. So that's the joint. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my brother. But you know, stay strong, have to communicate with your girl and see what you can do. You feel what I'm saying?
So either move on eventually, or I'm gonna have to.
Or you have to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that conversation. You feel me? All right, so I'm holla.
Either one of those.
Yes, exactly. I'm holla, bro. Peace.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. My dude sound like he was near the ocean and shit. You, what's popping?
Yo, what's good, Locario?
What's going on?
Brothers, Nathan Noble here. What's going on?
Chilling. What's going on with you?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. I just wanted to comment on a comment that I read about rejection.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to tell you guys, man, rejection is never personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right.
never ever personal at all. The only time, and this is just me, because usually I'm super direct with women. I'm extremely direct. Women tell me all the time how direct I am.
Mm-hmm.
The only time rejection can get personal
Right.
is if you're too indirect.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting so much time that when it gets to the point where you're revealing what you want, she's looking at you funny. Because you wasn't revealing who you truly were to begin with.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just the other day, I mean, not to brag, but I fucked this girl that I met at the grocery store. I told her straight up, I want you to come fuck with me.
Right.
With it.
Right. That's what's
You know
up.
what I mean? And it's like a lot of guys, the thing about being direct is when you lay it all out, even if she rejects you, it's not going to be because out of a personal reason. It's going to be because she may not be able to do it at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But even if she does show a little resistance, she's thinking eventually she's going to need some dick.
Right.
And if she sees you and if she knows that you're a guy who lays it on the table like that, she's going to come back around and realize she was the one that was tripping.
Right.
You know, women need a man who is going to demand the type of time that they are going to spend.
Mm-hmm. Now, well,
that it's in their nature.
Right. Well, the thing, because the thing is, you know, a lot of women don't come across dudes who are.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good. You good.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm saying that a lot of dudes can't they don't come across women who, a lot of women don't come across dudes who are, you know, direct with them and just let them know what it is. So it's almost refreshing to certain women when a guy is like, hey, this is what I want to do. Let's make this happen. And so if she's, you know, thinking about him like that, she'll make it go down. There's times where a woman may have not even been thinking that way. You feel what I'm saying? But then because you came so up front and you were just like real with the shit, she might start thinking about you that way. Like, you know what? Let me see what's popping with this dude. So I think dudes gotta, you know, they gotta stop being so scared to you know, to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And then really get shit popping. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the shit that's crazy.
Another thing I wanted to add was one thing I don't believe a lot of guys realize about women is that women actually want to serve and submit to a man. So it's like if a man comes up to a woman and says, yo, I want you to come fuck with me, like this is what I want right now. Believe it or not, a lot of women are willing to want to do that.
Right.
See, a lot of guys, they try to flip it. They try to make it seem like they're the ones who are serving the woman, when in actuality, because females, they're very subservient and they're submissive by nature.
Right.
They're the ones that actually want to submit and serve the man.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that as a man if you're indirect. Like, imagine if you're a king and you're indirect about what you want. People look at you like you're supposed to be the king. It's actually in your birthright to pretty much be direct and lay it down.
Right. Exactly.
So people could follow up with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a bunch of craziness, y'all.
Nah, that's real talk, bro. That's real talk, man. But yo, I appreciate it. Call my brother. All right. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right. Peace. All right. So yeah, so K-Zag, and I sent you the link. It should be coming through in a second. So just click that, hit that link, and then we get it popping. You.
Yo, Mr. Lakai, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Hey, what's up, man? It's great noise, man.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, yo, I wanted to call in to ask you about a situation I got, and basically the premise of the whole thing is basically I'm having trouble with like two women from my church.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like they're two older women, but you know, things got like we were like vibing a little bit at church, and then things get a little weird and janky, but then they started coming back. With one of them, things were like hot and cold. So I kind of distanced myself, but she still texted me, and so wanted for me to like to stay with her during church. And the other one, things again got a little. Things were cool at first. Things got a little janky, but then she started like after a couple months, she started coming back. I guess what I'm trying to ask you is, I'm having trouble differentiating when a woman is actually trying to show reciprocation after things got janky, and when she's just playing games. So that's something I have trouble with.
So you're saying you want to figure out if she's playing games or doing what?
Or actually showing interest, like being consistent. But I know sometimes women do stuff like they'll try to like get you to do something or trying to show something, but they don't really want to. I don't know if I explained myself well, but like I'm having trouble differentiating between when a woman's like just playing games and actually like showing interest.
Well, the thing is, if
after things got a little janky.
No, well, the thing is this: if a woman is showing interest, right, there's a high level of cooperation consistently. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. And if there isn't any high level of cooperation on a consistent basis, then that means that she's playing games. You feel what I'm saying? That means she's wishy-washy. You understand?
But what if her wishy-washiness is consistent? Like it only goes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No. That's what I'm saying. The fact that she's wishy-washy means she's playing games. You feel what I'm saying? Or means that she's not that interested. So even if her wishy-washiness is consistent, that means she's consistently wishy-washy, which means she's not really that interested. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is what you got to understand. When a woman, it's like this. Let's say if for example, are you working your dream job right now?
Me, hell no.
Okay, what would be your dream job?
My dream job?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. My dream job would have been to like tour the world as a musician. That would have been a dream.
Nice. So now, okay, fine. Now, let's say some record company say, "Yo, listen, man, we heard your shit. We want to sign you. You know, we're gonna put this budget up. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Yada yada yada." Now, are you gonna act wishy-washy with those motherfuckers?
With a record company?
Yeah, like if you was able to tour and do all the shit you could do, would you act wishy-washy with a company that would help you get that going?
Not wishy-washy. I'd be a little careful, but not wishy-washy.
Right. So what I'm saying is you would actually do things to make shit happen because you're like, this is a chance of a lifetime. This is something I always wanted to do. So I want to make sure I don't mess this up. I want to make sure I'm on point. I'm gonna make sure I get to the studio on time, make sure I get this shit popping, you know, and if I fuck up at all, I'm giving like a million apologies and sorries, and I'm it's not gonna happen again. I'm whatever. My point is that when a woman is dealing with a guy who she's extremely interested in, right? She looks at it like, I need to deal with him in the way that he wants me to deal with him, or I got to deal with him in a way where I don't fuck up so that I can have the opportunity to be with him. Anytime when a woman is doing something where she could potentially lose you or you could potentially lose interest, that means that she's not that into you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she was that into you, she'd be scared to do anything to lose you. So if I'm dealing with a girl, right, and she's like, oh well, I'm a not call him tonight, or I'm gonna be flaky because I'm just like whatever, right? That means she's not. That means she don't care about losing me. But she don't care about losing me because she's not interested like that. But if she was really interested like that, she'd be looking at her phone every 5 minutes to see if I call. And then if I didn't call her, she'd text me. And then if I didn't text her, she would text me again to see when can we talk. All like you see what I'm saying? The cooperation would be so heavy because her interest level is so high and she doesn't want to fuck it up. Anytime when a woman is wishy-washy, what she's doing is that she doesn't care if she fucks it up. And if she doesn't care that she fucks it up, that means she's not into you. That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm asking you these two examples. Like I hate to get like so direct and so into it, but I mean like it's because of instances like this. I've had a couple of them, and right now with COVID-19, the game is a little bit different, not that much, but that's besides the point. So what I'm trying to say is like with this, it kind of makes it really difficult for me to kind of follow up with a concept that I think I spoke to you before when I called in before. When it's like, I think we spoke once about it's important to give, like people who don't give validation or just give like a good feeling based on the scarcity.
Right.
I started understanding this, but like dealing with like wishy-washy chicks, it's really hard to maintain that mindset or just that feeling. Like it's so easy to kind of like clogged up in like emotion or just feeling down. Like sometimes I gotta take like a day or two, maybe a week to sort of, I don't know, just gather myself. Like this it makes it like really hard to keep that consistently because I will admit, like just not even just the dating game, but just things in general are just better when you're just willing to give. But it's just wish-washy stuff like that. It's just so hard to maintain that sort of mindset, and then I fall not victim, but like I fall, I guess, more prone to behavior like this.
Right.
And I guess that's what I'm trying to. I guess that's the big picture of what I'm trying to ask here. It's like how do you kind of like become like firm and like kind of like snap out of that I don't know that it's almost like you fall into a trance.
Right.
And
Well,
I don't like to stay there too long because he just falls faster and faster and faster.
right. Well, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I can hear. Hey, Zach, you can hear everything good?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
All right, you good. You good. You can hear the caller, right?
You said what?
You can hear the caller too, right?
Yeah, I can hear him.
All right, so I just want to make sure I can hear everybody. All right, so the thing was this, man. The way to get out that trance or to get out those situations is you have to cold turkey stop fucking with the wishy-washy girls. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's it. You understand?
Yeah, I hear you, but I mean, I guess it's sometimes hard for me to like recognize them before it gets like too late. If that makes any sense.
Wait, K Zagan, what you think about this? Because he's saying he got a. Why am I hearing the echo on your call for some reason? Are you what's up with your phone? Are you on a phone? Or you have a computer near you or something? I'm hearing the echo.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
No, I'm in my car.
Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing the echo. Yeah, I don't know why I'm hearing that echo. But
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Right. I think a little bit. But anyway, so K Zag, he's saying that the chicks are fucking being wishy-washy, and he's falling into that, and he's saying, how do you know if they're still kind of interested or something like that?
If they don't want to fuck you, they're not interested. I mean, he said he can't tell, and my thing is, if you ain't fucking them when you want to, that's how you know that they ain't the ones for you. It's really that simple, bro.
Right.
It's really that simple. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. You good?
Yeah. It's like, man, I say all the time, if you're gonna deal with women, do it productively. You know what I'm saying? Every time you're on a phone with them, you're texting, it should be productive. It should be geared to you and that woman catching up. Whether you're doing a date, having to come by your crib, whatever it is you're doing. If she's making it challenging for you, she's not the one for you, period. Right. It should be yes. Whatever you ask, it should be yes, I'm on my way. If it ain't that, you know what I'm saying? Or at the bare minimum, it should be like, that doesn't work for me, but I'm free this time. Does that work for you? That type of shit.
Right. And that's what it is, bro. Don't. You're thinking way too hard on this shit.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it just gets to me sometimes, you know, because I mean, like I'm trying to just not
not fall into, you know, some guys get like a little, not down, but I mean, they start like, it's almost like they start regressing. And like, I'm trying not to regress, but it's just hard to sometimes not fall into like, oh, like what the fuck is going on? Oh, excuse me. Well, what the hell is going on? You know, it just sometimes just gets to me. But yeah, I guess more or less, yeah.
Right. Are you on speakerphone?
No. You're not on speakerphone. You're nothing like that. Okay,
I don't know why this should keep. You know, I think the echo's gone a little bit now. But yeah, that's the thing, bro. Okay. Don't worry too much about if a woman is being wishy-washy. It's real simple. All you need to do is when you're dealing with the girls, how cooperative is she? How easy? Look, think about it like this. How easy is she making it? If she's not making it easy, then it's you know, she's not interested like that. Period. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Like there's no okay. All right.
Right. There's no look, this is the thing. What happens is this: you're gonna have some girls who they like to play hard to get, they like to play games here and there and all that other shit. But usually those are women who are medium interest women who have medium interest in you, meaning they like you enough to deal with you, but they don't like you enough to be extremely cooperative. So what happens is you can still get those girls, but then what goes down in those situations is that you have to be very good at being seductive. So that takes a whole nother realm of game to get those girls to get aboard, on top of the shit. Now, if you want to spend time doing that, that's cool, but you still need to know how to be seductive. And not only do you need to know how to be seductive, you need to know how to tell whether or not the seduction that you're engaging in is moving the situation forward. Because you could try to seduce a woman and she'll still waste your fucking time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I be telling dudes don't even bother. Just, in most cases, just hit the girl up, see if she cooperates. If she not, you just keep that shit pushing, find another girl who's gonna cooperate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like I said, it just gets to me, and that ties into a bunch of other areas of my game. That's
right. And don't let none of that shit get to you. That's what I'm saying. Don't let that shit get to you at all. That's nothing. You can't see when you're dealing with women. You want to make sure you're giving them the least amount of attention from the beginning. Like, you don't want to give them any more attention than they need. But that also includes, do not give them attention in your own mind like that. Because this is some chick you just was trying to fuck with, some girl you talked over here, or some girl you've been trying to. She's done nothing to be allowed to be up in your head that much. Like, who is this chick? Who the fuck cares? Like, keep that shit pushing. So that you got to also look at it like that. Like, you shouldn't let none of that shit get to you. You see what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if you was talking about some girl you've been with for like 5 years and y'all had this long ass relationship and you done been through some shit. Then at that point I could be like, all right, we could talk about this chick and we could see what, we could sort of deliberate on that for a second. But these chicks out here who you randomly talking to and they being wishy-washy, just kick them to the curb and be done with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's very businesslike.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you got to do it. But man, I appreciate the call, my brother. We got to get a few more of these in. All right, mahalo.
All
right, peace. All right, my dude K Zagging 20 in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Al? How you been, bro?
I'm chilling. I think that echo's coming from me. I don't know why the fuck this shit. I gotta figure this shit out. All right. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me turn my TV down.
Yeah, turn all that down. Let me see. What's good?
This is Z. I finally got your call, man.
What's going on? Can y'all still hear me? You can still hear me? Can y'all still hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Y'all guys can still hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can still hear me. I just want to make sure because I plugged in the fucking headphones on this shit. I want to make sure. Y'all can still hear me?
Okay.
All right. So what's good? Okay. What's good, bro?
My guy, I took so many L's.
What?
I took so many L's, man.
What'd you do?
And say as like texting, calling, all of that, meeting girls like face to face, getting the numbers, and I'll be saying some dumb shit and no response. And then I learned from it, all those L's, right? I learned from all those L's, and I'm finally taking W's.
All right, that's good.
Like, I have smashed 5 girls the last 5 weeks.
Right.
Back to back.
Okay.
And all I'm saying is, like, how you were saying, like, in your videos, how, like you doing a lot of work to make it easier. Remember how you said that in your video?
Right. Okay.
And yeah, I just learned from all that.
Okay, cool.
And they're being like submissive and all that, and they need to be like coming to my house. So yeah.
All right, so you good then? You got a question? You got a question for me, K Zaggin? You got a question?
I have a question? Yeah, of course.
All right, what's the question?
So I did like a dumbass shit. I did like a dumbass thing. Like one of my friends, like she wanted to come over like on Thursday, right? But like the previous day, a girl told me like she's like dying. She's good looking, all that she's free on Sunday. I mean, free on Thursday. So I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? Then I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell her that I'm busy that day, right?
You flake.
wait, say that again. I missed that. Wait, what did you say?
So okay, Wednesday, right? I asked her if she's free, if this one girl that I've been talking to, that if she's like free on Thursday, and she was like, yeah.
Okay.
Then I forgot that one of my other friends was coming on Thursday. I was like, damn, fuck, right? So I picked my girl as a friend over the girl, because she was gonna spend the night.
What?
And I thought, yeah.
Stay the night.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
You're confused?
Yeah, so wait. So you told the chick to come see you Thursday, and then you said you forgot that you had a friend coming over on Thursday?
Yeah, so I said, yeah, exactly.
And so
I told her,
and so you flaked on the girl. No, I'm saying what happened? You flaked on the chick? You told her not to come, or what happened?
I told her that I'm busy on Thursday. That's what I said.
And why'd you do that?
Because because she was gonna spend the night. A girl as a friend, she was gonna spend the night on Thursday. And I was like, I don't know. She was gonna come over.
Wait, hold on. Is this Xylon?
Yeah.
Didn't you say in the chat that you get mad chicks and all this other stuff? Didn't you say that earlier?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so what's going on there? Because I'm confused as a motherfucker right now. Because okay, so the girl that you had come over on Thursday, who's your friend, are you fucking that girl?
No, man.
Wait, you not fucking her?
No, she's like a high school friend since I know from high school.
Okay, so then why'd you cancel the other girl on Thursday?
Because the other girl's gonna come over. That's what we were planning to do. Like she's gonna come over, but
so what?
Yeah.
He's confusing me, bro. I don't know what the hell going on now, bro.
So why didn't you just tell the girl to come over and be like, hey, my friend is staying over. She's gonna be in this room, and we're gonna be in that room. Why didn't you just do that?
What?
Why don't you just do that?
Really?
Yes, really.
Bro, that's some player shit right there. That's some player shit. That's some player shit to do that.
Bro, listen, this is what you gotta do, man. This is what do you got any of my books? Any of it? You on the Bad Boy membership? Any of that shit?
I'll be on your videos. No, not on your books.
Bro, you need to read the books. You need to get on the membership because you dropping the ball, bro. You that's crazy. You had a girl that was supposed to exactly had 2 chicks. and you fucked up both of the situations.
Okay, my question is, how can I rebound for that? Do I text her? Because she was supposed to contact me. She was like, because I asked her, oh, what about Saturday? And she was like, I'll let you know. when a girl say, "I'll let you know," she's not gonna contact you. I already know that.
Well, this is the thing. So the girl that you were supposed to see on Thursday, you told her, "I'm gonna let." She said, "You said, hey, let's do Saturday," and she said, "I'll let you know."
Yeah.
Well, that's because you fucked up the first time.
Yeah, when the girl said, "I'll let you know," I'm like, "Fuck, I already know it. Like it's over."
But this is what I'm saying. You flaked on her, so that's why she's not really fucking with you like that.
But did I really flake on her though? I told her I was busy.
Did you tell her to meet you on Thursday?
I told her, I was like, "Hey, are you free on Thursday?"
Right. And what did she say?
And she said, "Yes, I am."
Okay. Now, did you tell her to come see you Thursday?
Shit, I gotta look back and say. What?
No, dude, did you tell her to see you on Thursday?
I didn't tell her to come. No. Oh, okay. I know what I did. I told her I'll let her know. That's what I said.
Oh my Jesus!
See, just in how he's been, I can see how he fucked the shit up both times. I can see because he all over the place, bro. he is not being decisive. He's not being decisive at all.
Anyway, I can rebound and text her and be like, "Hey, are you free this day or is it over?" Because I don't care.
Bro, it's you got to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You got to get your shit together. Because this
no coming back from this.
No, because you're not. Look, you have to set shit up, and you're the one that's supposed to be making shit go down. You were saying you hit on Thursday talking about, hey, I'll let you know, and then you telling your friend to come over, and now you all over the place. So you got to figure out what are you trying to do. Set some shit up. Tell the girl to come through, and then keep this shit pushing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, bro. You feel me?
But it happened last week, though.
How does what?
So should I contact? That happened last week.
Bro.
Besides that.
Bro, listen. Forget about this girl. Get a new chick, right? And start setting up dates and sticking to them, and that's it. And stop having all of these girlfriends, friends who are girls that you ain't fucking. Is this girl that you messing with? Is she hot? Your friend that slept over?
Yeah, she's cute.
Have you ever had sex with her?
Have I had sex with her? Nah.
Why not?
How the fuck she spend the night?
Because she's a friend.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna get you off this phone for a second. You're gonna have to think about all the shit you did and holler back at us later, man. Oh my god. I don't know why this shit got an echo. Hold on. It's probably, you know what it is?
What's that?
It's probably coming through. I gotta figure a way out to make this not echo. Hold on, I might just do let me fix this Skype real quick. Hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna take the speaker off the Skype. Yeah, because this shit is and just use the regular audio for the joint. Hold on. You. All right, what's popping? Who this? Hold on, let me turn this shit off. Let me turn this shit off real quick. I'm gonna turn off the speaker. You turn the speaker off. 100%. All right, hold on. Let me try to turn this shit off. So I want to get the joint on the regular shit because this speaker's killing me right now. All right. Yeah. So hold on. All right. All right, so you guys can still hear him. It's a little low because I have the fucking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Regular joint. Speak up, say something a little bit.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This shit is mad fucking low now. Hold on 1 second. K-Zag, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Why can I not hear K-Zag?
Bro, do you want me to go out and come back in?
Hold on. I got to do something different. Guys, give me a second. Hold on. System preferences. Give me 1 second. You said it's still echoing? Why is this shit still echoing? Give me 1 second, guys. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Give me 1 second so I could try to get this shit fixed how it needs to be fixed. Ah, man.
Bro,
Technical people. Hold on. Because I can't hear K Zagging right now for some reason. So I gotta probably fix this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna get out and come back in.
1 second.
Hey, so somebody type in a chat that I'm getting out and coming back in.
Rainbow circle right now. Hold on. Let me see some. I think K Zagging had to reboot his shit. But go ahead. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, my name's Brian, and yeah, I got a question to ask you. So I was thinking, right? I have like a lot of shit as well in my life. Like I'm like working a lot. I was thinking, like,
Can you hear me now?
is it good to like establish like kind of like a
What the
short
hell?
like contract with like women in the sense
Hold on.
that you know you can tell them, yo, we're gonna be fucking having like a friends benefit relationship or like further relationship like 2 months or shit like that. I mean, I won't want to test it like right now.
Hold on. I don't know why your phone's so low. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna hang up for a second, and then I'm gonna have you call back in 1 second. All right? I'm gonna have you call back in 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me have you hang up for a second. I'm gonna hang this up for a second. All right, let me see something. Let me just test something out. Because I don't know why the fuck the call sounds so low. I just want to double check everything. Okay. Output, internal speakers, input. Okay. Output that. Boom. All right. Let me get K Zagging back on. All right, K Zagging, you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. We good with that. Okay. All right. All right. So now, yeah, guys, call back up. Let's see what's popping. Call back up.
Man, that last guy, man, not the guy who just called. Can you hear? Am I echoing?
No, you good. You good.
The last guy that said he had the 2 chicks and he fucked that all up. He could have had both of them come over, bro. But if he said one of them was just a friend, he could have had them. Hey, look, my home girl coming over.
Right. You. Yeah, you good. What's going on?
All right. Yeah, so I just wanted to know, like, do you think it's a good idea to like actually like tell chicks, yo, how long like this relationship's gonna last? I just say like, you know, I'm trying to have like a fuck buddy relationship, like, you know, for like 2 months. So do you think it's a good idea?
So you're saying it's a good idea to tell a chick how long you want the relationship to last?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends, because like, you know, let's say if you know for sure that you only want like a fuck buddy situation for like a month or two, be like, listen, you know, I'm interested, but I only want to do this for a short period of time. Then you know that's cool. But if you're not sure, let's say you chilling with the chick, you think everything is cool, and you might want a longer thing. So then you could just sort of keep it open. But K Zagging, what you think about that?
No, I think you need to be careful. If you're not a dude that's on top of your shit, don't be telling chicks no time. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're in a situation like, for instance, let's say he go to college away from where he live at, and he coming back home for like the summer.
Right.
And he know for a fact he going back to school. Yeah, do that type of shit. If you know for a fact there's a deadline to your situation with the chick, but don't just randomly throw out time. Because what's gonna happen is if you start to like her, all of a sudden, all the shit you was talking, you're gonna break all that shit, and then you're gonna look like a buster to that chick because you was talking that shit. So you got to be careful.
That's facts.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta figure out that speaker shit because it sounds good when the speaker's loud, but I was getting all this feedback. I'm like, shit, I gotta figure out a way to do the speaker to not get the feedback. You. What's going on?
Chilling. Your title, it said women just want to get fucked, right?
Right.
So like, what's your thing with that? You know what I mean? Why did you make this title?
Because I'm saying that sometimes you're gonna be with a chick and she just want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go on no dates. She don't want to fucking spend a bunch of time getting to know you. She don't want to spend a bunch of time talking on the phone. She just want to get fucked. That's basically what it is. So a lot of dudes, they think the only way to get at a girl is they gotta, do this thing where I gotta take her out on 3 dates. I gotta call on the phone, get her comfortable with me. And so what I'm saying is, if you're the type of guy who want to hook up, you can find the girls who just want to hook up just like how you want to hook up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. No, I agree. And I think, no chick, should never really be comfortable. Like, you should never get comfortable. That's the kind of, thing where you make her nervous in a very sexual way, to want to fuck you kind of thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's my whole thing with it. Like, I got a question. Like, I never fucked a nurse before. Okay, it's like weird as a bit. I want to fuck nurses now on some shit. Cause they're a nurse for a reason. They like taking care of people and shit. So like, what do you think would be good ways to approach a nurse? They be so stressed out, especially if I see them in the grocery store during this bullshit going on right now.
Right. Okay, Zach, if you want to take this first, go ahead,
bro. Hold on. She a woman like any other woman, bro. It don't matter what her profession is. I don't care. She's a school teacher, a nurse, she's a clerk or a checker at Walmart. They all the same, bro. Approach them the same. Now, I would say this though: if you happen to have some medical knowledge, that can be an icebreaker for a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You can ask her what type of nurse she is. Does she do pediatrician shit, obstetrician, orthopedic, that type of shit? But outside of that, man, just have a conversation, dog. Right.
That's all it is. Because y'all got to stop thinking chicks are. I think dudes, because of based off of a chick's beauty, based off of her fucking occupation, based on like all of these different things, I'll be thinking she's different than another type of chick, and you got to come at her. Nah, it's the same chick. They all got vaginas. They all get horny. And so if you want to, holler at them, just holler at them on some regular shit. That's it.
You think be impressed? They'd be impressed by these bitches, bro.
Right.
I'm not impressed, bro. I don't give a fuck what she do.
Now he was saying that dudes would be too impressed by a lot of these chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think, because it'd be like, damn, like this chick doing her thing and shit. And, most niggas get caught up in how high her status is too. But the chick can be whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, her pussy can be whack, all that shit.
Right.
But it's a matter of time of should you approach it. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's my deal. And my deal breaker is like, I don't really like fucking with chicks that got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Even if the baby daddy is living in the same city or state, like, have you fucked like chicks like that, Macario?
What, chicks who got kids?
And their baby daddy's in the picture in a way, and they never told you.
I mean, usually, but most of the time they tell me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know that their baby daddy is in the picture, but I don't necessarily ever even. I've never met the kids. You feel what I'm saying? I just come through and we do our thing, and then I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
So you tell her, like, what do you tell her with the kid? Like, he can't be at the house?
No, wait, say that again?
I said, what do you mean? You say you never met the kid, so that you be like, yo, I'm not trying to see his kid, I'm trying to come over and fuck.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The thing is, most of the time, you don't even need to say that in most cases. Is usually if the kids is at their pop's house, then, if you go over to her house or she comes over to your house, then that's it. So you don't ever like, I think it was only one time that I messed with a chick who had kids, and I didn't even meet the kid. I just saw him for like 2 seconds when he was leaving the house and shit. That was it. But it's like, I never really interact with the kids. So me dating a woman who's a single mom, that never was a thing for me. Like, it never made a difference to me. Like, a lot of dudes, but see, when a lot of dudes be talking about single mom shit, they be thinking about like a full-fledged relationship, which is a whole different thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's a whole different thing if you're talking about an actual long-term relationship. But if you just, casually hooking up, it don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I mean, because the whole thing is like, I'm not trying to play house and be a part of that kid life. Because, like, you know what I mean? I don't want kids, but, like, Lucario, I do like nothing chicks raw though. I will.
Wait, hold on. He said, hold on. You say you like nothing in chicks raw?
Huh?
You say you like nothing in chicks raw?
Yeah, the feeling feels good though. But
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like that. The reason my pullout game is weak as a bitch, okay? I'm not gonna hold you.
Nigga, you gonna be at the fucking at the you know, you wanna be. I hope you're saving for some child support. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, he's funny because
I got my shit snipped. Don't worry about that.
He got a snip.
Still,
it don't protect you from no STD though, bro.
Still, you gotta be careful out there. You gotta be careful out there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to buy me some American condoms because they feel like, you know what I mean, they feel a little bit better. But,
Right.
That was though. But I'm like, fuck it.
Right. Nah, man, but that's what it is, bro. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right, mahalo.
Yes, sir.
All right, be safe. Peace. Oh, let me shout out the people who sent some donations. Shout out to my dude Ori with the $5 donation. Shout out to my dude Job Mark with the $5 donation. And shout out to my dude Chrislin with the $5 donation. You feel what I'm saying? You what's popping? You got turn down the computer.
Let me turn it down. You're on a different section on the video, man.
I know that's how it goes with the joint, but you gotta turn this down.
Next, dude. We did a Facebook podcast a while back, if you remember. I don't know if you remember that. It's been a minute.
Wait, who's this?
It's Josh Next.
Oh yeah. We did it. Join. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Dude, I was actually tied down in a relationship. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about.
Oh damn. Okay.
Bring that up. Yeah, we had that call last time. We talked about all kinds of stuff. I was actually living with a different girl at the time when we had that call, and that ended kind of badly, actually. Then I found another girl. This guy was talking about nurses over here. I was like, I'm making dating a nurse. But the problem that I'm having is we have been off and on. I don't know if you've been through these off and on relationships.
Right.
This is one of those. We've been going back and forth for like 9 months off and on. In the beginning, I was still talking to the other girl I lived with, and that caused problems with her. I initially broke up with this girl first because I was just like, I'm gonna walk away. This is getting too much.
Right.
And then we got back together, and then she kind of walked away from me. And then we got in these huge fights, and now we're kind of talking again. We're still hooking up occasionally, but we're not officially together. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, dude, I don't know if it's always gonna be off and on, or like, I'm kind of wondering if it's really worth it. I need to really think about that because it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to go through for one woman.
Right.
And I have been seeing other girls on the side occasionally. Not that I wanted to know that, but you gotta do what you gotta do when your girl's acting crazy. But I don't know. What do you think about that? These all relationships. She obviously loves me. She obviously wants to be with me. But we have our problems, man, and we have these issues.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Well, see, the thing is with me, relationships are supposed to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's look, it's funny. People be talking about, like, a lot of people think that relationships supposed to be exciting and they go through all the drama and all that. Like, the best relationships are the ones where they're real chill, they're calm, they're like you got peace of mind. You just you just coasting and it feel good. All this other back and forth shit, that shit it's not. Yeah, it's not a good thing. So now if you wanted to be on some fuck buddy type of thing, like I see you when I see you once in a blue moon, that's cool. But to be involved in so much of that situation where your energy's being drained, you're going back and forth doing a whole bunch of extra shit, that's not good for a long-term relationship, because what that does is that sucks your energy up. But with K-Zaga, what you think about that shit, man?
Bro, he said 9 months on and off. Bro, it's a disaster already. It's a disaster. At some point,
it was kind of me being a dickhead. I was really kind of being cold and this, and she was tired of that shit. So then I started being more the other way, and now I feel her being more like a little more blasé, like I was.
You're just pacifying her. You're just pacifying her, bro. You're just pacifying her. Eventually, you're gonna go back to what's comfortable for you, and that's gonna be your blasé attitude.
Right.
And then y'all gonna break up, and then you're gonna pacify her. Y'all gonna get back together.
The other girl was not really an option for me. She was just sort of like a in the meantime chick. But the other girl that I like, the nurse, she was really threatened by that. I remember the time she was chasing me really hard when she found out I wasn't even seeing this other girl semi-seriously. That was tricky.
See, his ego, your ego, your ego.
Reflection was triggered or whatever. So that wasn't even the plan. I just happened to be that way. I let that play out. But I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Now he was saying that, you know, it's the ego thing that causes that type of situation to keep, you know, going back and forth and all the other stuff. And it's like, my thing is,
Plus the sex is really good too.
you said the sex is really good. That's what I'm saying. So it's again,
hurt, you know?
right? Again, if it, because the thing is, if the situation's only been 9 months, that's not a long time. So that's not a long time for shit to be fucking crazy. So if the sex is good, you say, listen, let's chill. We'll have some sex, and then we'll see each other again when we want to have some sex. But it's like, don't, you know, keep it casual. I think that's the best. That will probably be the best course of action, because sometimes you may have good sexual chemistry, but that be it. Everything else is not really, you know, like flowing.
That's not the case. But that's my second question to you. You make me think. So what we have, I've had lots of good sexual relationships that where you guys said it earlier. The girls are bitches. You don't want to. They're not even your friends, right?
Right.
Me and her are actually like fucking cool. Like we be chatting back and forth in a fun way. We like the same shit, the same humor. But we actually have that too. That's what makes, I think, this confusing for me. She's actually a cool ass chick, and she makes a lot of money. She's got her shit together there. She's got all these qualities that are working for me. See what I'm saying? That makes it harder for me just to be like, oh, I want to be casual with this chick. You see what I'm saying?
But see, if it was, but see, that's the thing. If it, what are the things though that's causing it to be off and on though? You see what I'm saying? Like what?
I know. In the beginning, it was my fault because I was still kind of being playery, a dickhead, all that shit.
No, you was being you. You was being you, bro. Don't say it's your fault if you're being you.
You know, I was talking to other girls and shit. And I don't know if I can ever win that back. You know, should I even try? Like, is it worth it at this point? You know, so you got to just move on. I get that. You know, but we seem to be in a better place right now. Like almost considering getting back together. But I'm worried that this is going to happen again down the road. But I'm not sure.
But let me. Well, hold on. But so you said you was messing with other girls, but y'all, you and her weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, were y'all?
Well, we weren't really officially, but we were kind of booed up without saying it.
But see, then that's part of the issue too, is that y'all were having a relationship y'all were having a exclusive relationship, but that wasn't really an exclusive relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So when when the lines are blurred, people don't. It's like it has to be a fucking like well laid out specific relationship. Are we this or are we that? Are we doing this or are we doing that? Because if it's sort of up in the air, then it's easy to sort of like jump in and jump out of your emotion and justify it and say, well, I thought this and you shouldn't do that. And it's like, no, well, what is this based off of? You understand what I'm saying? What is your complaints based off of? Because if I'm not your man, then technically I could fuck whoever I want. So and you can't get mad at it. You understand what I'm saying? But if I am your man, then there should be certain things me and you are doing to make sure that we, you know what I'm saying? So it has to be something specific. So my thing is this is what I would suggest. I would suggest y'all be on some, because my thing is always say you should be dating a chick at least a year or a year and a half before she becomes your official girlfriend anyway, if you're going to take it there.
Okay.
But what I would say is right now, y'all should just be on some chill fuck buddy shit and then give her like at least a year to prove that she's worth being a girlfriend. And then once she does that and y'all everything's still cool and y'all chill, then you could say, hey, you could be my girl at this point. But at the same time, it's still up to you to be consistent on your part. You see what I'm saying? As far as what you're doing.
I don't want to chase her. In the beginning, she chased me, and I felt myself slipping back and kind of like starting to chase, and that's when I feel things got fucked up. You're right on that.
Right. So I'm just saying, keep it light for right now. Keep it just regular right now. Yeah, just meet up sometimes. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, hang out, chill, talk, whatever. But don't be on some. You ain't my girl. I'm not your man right now. We just doing what we do. And then as time goes on, if y'all still want to keep seeing each other, everything seems cool, everything seems chill, and then you could take it to the next step. But you have to constantly remind her and tell her, you ain't my girl and I'm not your man. So don't come at me with no bullshit. And also you have to also be on point with being consistent with your fucking part in the situation. So if you tell her, hey, right. So if you say, hey, let's meet up Friday, don't on Friday morning be like, oh, I'm sorry. Can we, you know what I mean? Don't be all flaky and all that other shit. So you got to make sure you're on point so that she could be on point and y'all can move forward in that direction. But yeah, just keep that shit light right now and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's good stuff. Definitely. That's very helpful.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Good hearing from you, man. I'm holler, man. All right.
Yeah, man. All right.
All right. You be safe. That's my dude right there. But yeah, that's the thing, man. You got to make sure you got to define what the fuck's going on with these chicks. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see what this is. Hold on. All right, you.
Yeah, what's good, Mr. Lothario?
What's popping?
Yeah, so my problem right now is that I have that small guy syndrome, basically.
So you have a what?
I got that small guy syndrome, not the penis. I mean, like in height.
Okay.
And so I hang around like a bunch of like tall people, right? So, but whenever we're around like groups of ladies, they're not attracted to me as much because they don't see that I'm alpha. They look at the appearance that I'm not alpha in the situation of hanging out with your buds are like taller than me, basically. Should I like stick with them, or like what could I do in that situation?
So wait, so you're saying what's going on? So you're saying that because you're short, you're saying that these girls aren't like feeling you?
Yeah, basically.
And why did they say, hey, I don't like you because you're short?
No, but not that. They're attracted to the other guys near me that are much taller. They see the appearance. It's like Tinder, basically. If you put 5'4", they probably won't take that, but they see like if you're 6'2", they'll take that. They look at the appearance rather than the quality of it. I have confidence, of course, but like the appearance of it doesn't like qualify for some women.
And so when you approach these women, what happens when you approach them?
They're not that interested at first.
And how do you figure, what do they do when you approach them?
They would rather talk to my other friends than me. And then after they fail with the other guys, they see that they're not as good, they come back after me.
So what do you say to these women though? Like when you approach a girl, what do you say? What's your your talking points? What do you say and what are you doing?
I say how's their day going? Like if we're at like a club or something, how their day's going. If they wanna come back in my crib, and that's after they talk to my friends and they come after me. That's what I say.
And wait, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'6".
5'6". Okay. And so how often do you go out to approach or talk to women or interact with women?
Right now or like on a usual day?
Yeah, just in general. Like, because I know right now shit is dead right now, but I'm saying in general, how many times do you like go out and do some shit?
I usually go out on the weekends because I'm busy throughout the day. On like the weekdays, I'm at the gym working and school basically.
Okay, and so this is the thing. See, what happens is part of what is causing the shit to be harder for you is not necessarily because you're short, because there's going to be women who aren't going to want to talk to you at first because you're short. You feel what I'm saying? Just like a woman may not want to first talk to a guy because he's not that attractive to her, or because he's black or white or Indian or Chinese or whatever the fuck it is. So there's so many reasons as to why a girl at first may not be as receptive just off the bat. And then there are some women who are receptive just off the bat too. Just straight up, they don't give a fuck who talking. They just have a conversation. This person's having a conversation with me. It is what it is. But what I think is happening is, I think what's going on is you're getting rejected, or you're getting things going on in situations that's not working in your favor. And then the story you're telling yourself is that the reason why she don't want to talk to me is because I'm short. And the reason why she want to talk to the other guy or my friend is because he's taller than me. You see what I'm saying? And so saying that is, go ahead. What you gonna say? No, I was going to say that it's a confidence thing. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because look at someone like, for example, what's the dude? Yes, before he was famous, he had chicks. You understand what I'm saying? I think he even had a wife who they had a kid or something like that even before he was famous. So it's not like because you're short, you can't get women, right? It's because you think you're short, that's what's making it hard for you to get the women. Because everything so you got to understand something. Women are susceptible to game. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a woman is pulled in and she's attracted. That's what it means to attract. She's attracted to whatever gives her that feeling to be pulled towards that thing. So what happens is that if you're in your mind and saying, damn, well, I can't talk to this girl, or she's not going to want to talk to me, or she's ignoring me because I'm short. That's the energy you're giving when you first start talking to the girl. So for example, I had a friend who he was more into like this pickup artisty type of shit or whatever. But this motherfucker, he was short. I think he was probably like an inch taller than me. He was like 5'7" or some shit, right? But he would use his height as part of his interaction. You feel what I'm saying? So when he would talk to a girl, he would say some shit like, he'd be like, hey, you know what they say about short guys and their dicks. You understand what I'm saying? And so the girl would laugh like, what are you talking about? And so he would just already disarm the fact that he's short and make it work for him. He wasn't like, you understand what I'm saying? So he would come up to the chick with confidence, courage, and use that sometimes in what he's talking about with the girl. You see what I'm saying? So
he took his weakness and made it a strength.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So and then a lot of times what will happen is that the girls will gravitate to him because he's already coming at them with that confidence. So the chick started because remember, you got to understand something. Women, what happens is women fucking, they're very like, they get caught up in how they feel. So the thing is, if you can get a woman to feel a certain way, then she gets caught up in you because you created that feeling. You created the situation that created the feeling within her that makes her gravitate to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, just like the other day, I was at this karaoke event, right? This is like before the fucking pandemic happened and all this other shit, right? There was a dude in the karaoke joint. He was singing like some Sam Smith song, and the nigga, his singing was on point. And this is like, he a goofy looking dude, right? He was singing, and the dude sings phenomenal, right? This motherfucker singing. This chick had tears coming out her eyes and begged him that she was like, hey, can I buy you a drink? You understand what I'm saying? Because he created that feeling within her. This goofy ass dude. You know what I'm saying? But she was tears in her eyes, begging the dude, hey, can I buy you a drink? You understand what I'm saying? And she wasn't paying no attention to this nigga the whole night before any of that happened. You see what I mean? And so what I'm saying is that shit it got a feeling within her to make her want to fuck. So it's the same thing with any chick you're dealing with. You have to be able to create that situation where she's going to start to get that feeling. But the thing is, it starts from you first having that confidence to be able to have those interactions. You know what I'm saying? But K-Zagan, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Well, you used two perfect examples. You used your friend. He took something that he was probably insecure about, and he turned it around and made it his strength.
Right.
The goofy dude, he know he goofy looking, right?
Right,
but
exactly.
He know he can sing, though.
Right, exactly.
So I guarantee you, he be in karaoke joints every day. You know
exactly right.
You know what I'm saying? But he says, I'm good at this. I know I can invoke or elicit emotion from women with this. So I'm going to bring this to the forefront, and I'm going to make people see me in this light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of the other light where I'm insecure about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let me say this to the guy that's on the phone right now. When women are sexually attracted to you, they expect you to be confident.
Right.
When they're not sexually attracted to you, that's when you surprise them with your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Just like your boy that was 5'7". And it was like, whoa, what the fuck is he so confident about? So bam, he invoked curiosity, and that starts the conversation.
Right. Facts. You got that?
So you're basically saying to play your cards, basically.
Right.
Like, with your confidence.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, where you got to look, and this is another key thing you got to understand. And this is something that's very important. and you guys got to understand this. You have to be aware of how, and this comes with being out, out and about doing whatever you're doing. You have to be aware of how women view you, right? Because that's going to give you an advantage. That's going to give you an advantage. So, for example, let's say a lot, you might have a guy who is dealing with talking to a lot of women, and he always hears women say, "Hey, you seem like a player," right? So he takes that and be like, okay, a lot of women are looking at me like a player. Or a guy might talk to a chick or whatever, and she might say, "Oh my God, you're so funny." And he keeps hearing women think that he's hilarious or whatever. Or you might have, or even just something obvious, like if you're a shorter dude, you understand what I'm saying? You know that women are looking at you and interacting with you, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's kind of short or whatever." You know this. You know you're aware of these things. Or you could be a super tall motherfucker. You could be 6'8", 6'9". You understand? And chicks will be like, "Damn, you're tall." Whatever the fuck it is, be aware of what it is. So even for me, for example, sometimes I have chicks, they'll say, "Oh, you have really like nice skin." That's like, I hear that shit a lot. Or I'll have chicks say, "Oh, you seem like a player," whatever. Right now, based off of you understanding what the fuck they see you as, right? You use that in your game and disarm the chick before she even has to bring it up. So, for example, let's say if because you're a shorter dude, right? So let's say you talking to a girl who's taller than you, right? You walk up to that chick and you talk to her and be like, "Listen, have you ever dated a guy who's as short as me, but also as sexy as me?" You feel what I'm saying? So like, you see what I mean? So like, you're already letting her know, like, damn, like, so she's like, "Oh wow," you know what I'm saying? And so you use that in order to be able to get the situation going and get it flowing. And from that one thing, she already sees that you're confident. She already sees that you're going to be fun to talk to. She already sees that you know how to have a conversation. All of that just off that one thing, right? Versus if you're going up there and you're already worried about, "Oh, well, she's not gonna like me because I'm short." Then you start talking to her, you'd be like, "Hey, miss, how you see what I mean?" It's a different thing. So based off of what you do and based off of what the fuck, what's going on with the situation, right? You use that. So for example, even if let's say a guy was like fucking 6'8", 6'9", right? He could use his height to use that in his game. He talked to a girl, he'd be like, "Hey, listen, miss, have you ever climbed a dude like me before? You want to climb this mountain?" You feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fuck you do, you flirting and you're using what the fuck you got. You feel what I'm saying? If you dress really nice, you understand what I'm saying? Be like, "Listen, listen, I'm fly as hell." You feel what I'm saying? Like, and just use that shit. That's what I'm saying. Just use what you got. And that's what's going to be able to fucking gravitate the chicks closer to you. But the thing is, if you're aware of how a lot of women view you, right, then what's going to happen is that gives you the advantage to fucking use that in your game to already get the shit going and beat them to the punch, because you already know what they're thinking. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what they're thinking. And so then what happens is that you get them already based off the emotion. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get them. That's how they even do this in sales. Like when they do sales, like for example, if you go on a fucking website and they trying to sell you some shit, what they'll do is they'll say, "Hey, I know you're I'll use this for example. Like let's say I'm selling this book, this fucking How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day book, right? I say, "Listen, I know you guys are tired of being alone on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I know that you tired of getting rejected. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this because I know this is what the fuck you're going through. You feel what I'm saying? I know that's what you're thinking. That's why you're on the site." Right, exactly. State the obvious, right? And so once you state the obvious, that also makes the person feel more connected to you, because they're like, "Damn, this guy knows what the fuck is going on. He's aware." So I'm gonna already have a good time talking to this dude, and it's gonna be an interesting situation between me and him, because I can see that he's smart enough. Because look, trust me, most women, in case Zach, you already know this, most of the guys that chicks talk to, they don't know how to talk to women. They're fucking awkward as shit. You know what I'm saying? And so now they're like, "Shit, I finally found the dude who knows how to talk, who knows how to flirt, who knows how to fucking is a good ass time. And trust me, if you talking to a chick at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning at a spot and you got her feeling all these feelings, she gonna fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's like, okay, this motherfucker is late. I want to get some dick. Just like the title of the show. Some chicks just want to fuck. She gonna make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta get out there and get that shit going. You see what I mean? All right.
And that's the best time to get a chick too. After 12 around 1 or 2 in the morning.
Right.
That's the best time to go ahead and make it happen.
Exactly. You feel me?
I feel you.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. Cool. All right, so we probably gonna go another maybe 20 minutes, and then I gotta head up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you get them likes up. We got 160 people watching right now. Make sure you get them likes up. We got 75 likes, so to get it to 100, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit that donate link. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, what's good, Miss Locario?
What's popping? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. What's up, K Zag? If I can hear you, can I hear you? Yeah.
What's up?
What's good?
I can hear you.
My quick question is, I'm kind of young, you feel me? And I'm going to school and everything like that right now. But like, I kind of want a girl, you feel me?
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh my Jesus. Okay.
Like, I'm 22 right now, and I'm just chilling. I'm doing my thing and everything like that right now. So right now, I'm trying to find the best girl for me. Like, I got a little team going on. You feel me? And I'm trying to find the best thing for me at the moment. But one thing is, I want to know what girl is right for me, and I don't know how I can make them invest in this point in time in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still going to school. I'm doing my homework, I'm studying, I'm working and shit like that. So right now I don't really have space for all that. But I kind of want that, you feel me, that partner. Right.
Okay, well, and right. So wait, K-Zag, and you could take this first. Go ahead.
Okay, well, he said you're in school, you're in college, right? Caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're low. You just a little bit low.
Yeah, you can have companionship with the female without having a relationship, bro. It don't have to be a committed boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. You know what I'm saying? You can have a chick that's like your regular. You go to her dorm room, once a week. She go to your dorm room or something like that. But you don't have to be booed up when you're walking across campus holding hands with the same chick every day. You know what I'm saying? And he said he's 22. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said 22.
Bro. I beg you, bro. Don't get into no boyfriend girlfriend. Don't get into no committed relationship that young. Please don't do it.
Right. That's what
I'm begging you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to say the same thing. I'm like, bro, you young as hell. Just all you got to do at this point is do what you're doing in school or whatever it is that you do, and hook up with these girls, have fun. Now, if you want let's say you got like a one girl you really really like, you feel what I'm saying? You could kick it with her. You could kick it with her and hook up with her, but also hook up with other girls. Like don't commit to no one chick right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't lie. Don't lie to none of them. Tell them all the truth.
Go ahead.
Like, just keep because right now I'm there's this one girl who I'm really fucking with, but I'm not getting into no relationship with her right now.
Right.
Because I don't know where I can place her into my life. You know what I mean? So but I'm fucking with her heavy. It's kind of I like her. Like, you know, I like her. I like her a lot.
Have y'all had sex?
The other chicks I'm fucking with. But I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. So just keep it the way I'm keeping it with her right now. And if anything later on, if she's still there, you know what I mean?
Wait, and did y'all hook up? You had sex?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had sex. What I would do is, kick it with her, still fuck with her, but also still fuck with other girls on the side. You understand what I'm saying?
The same way.
Say that again?
Just keep it the same.
Yes.
The same route.
Yes, just keep doing what you do with her and do what you do with other women, but don't commit to any of them right now. That's what we're saying.
All right, copy.
Right. And so what it is that let's say that girl you like right now, let's say she rock with you for the next 5 years. You understand what I'm saying? Then you be like, yo, you've been fucking with me for 5 years. I gotta make you my girl. You good. You understand what I'm saying? Then you could do that shit.
Facts. And let me say this, caller, because you steady building. You're in school, so you're building towards a career or maybe being an entrepreneur one day. You can say if she's still dealing with you 5 years into the future, you can say she was there from the ground up.
Exactly.
She saw you building. Okay, that's the type of chick you should mess with. Don't wait until you get into your 6-figure a year job and then a chick just latch on to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Man, for all y'all young dudes out there, man, stop trying to get girlfriends when y'all 20, man. Just chill.
Right, exactly.
Enjoy your life, man. Stop.
No, real talk. All right.
All right, man. Thank y'all for the help. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
All right, man.
Yeah, the young dudes, man, y'all don't be because dudes need time to like figure their self out. And it's like when you just be having a girl, that's too much. People forget having a girlfriend is a responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I'm gonna tell you something else that it does. It stunts your growth.
Exactly.
It stunts your individual growth as a man when you tie down in these long-term relationships in your early 20s. You can't really grow, man.
Right. Nah, that's real shit. Because the thing is, if you're a guy out here and you're young, right, you're still trying to figure out yourself in the world and what you're trying to do, what you're trying to make happen. So you don't really need a chick you don't need that responsibility right now. It's like
that distraction.
Exactly.
That's what the hell it is.
Because everything
is really a distraction.
Right. Because if you're 22, truthfully, you just trying to fucking have a good time. And you could do that without having a girlfriend. But if you have a girlfriend, now it's like, damn, you seeing all these other girls you want to fuck with, but then you're like, I can't fuck with them because I got a girlfriend. And then you end up probably fucking with the chicks who cheat on you. Then it's this big fucking, drama and all that. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Just fall back and chill.
Right. Because what's going to suck is if you got a girlfriend, then she got pregnant. Oh, it's a fucking wrap. Then it's done. You're done.
It's over.
You're done. It's over. I'm sorry, bro. It's a wrap for your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, my God.
So y'all young dudes, I'm telling y'all, chill.
Mm-hmm. No, real talk. Yeah, so the caller number 646-481-3901. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys subscribe to my dude K-Zaggin20 channel. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? K-Zaggin straight dropping gems all day. You feel what I'm saying? So
that, homie.
That's what's up, man. Now I was saying they gotta subscribe to that channel. You feel me? Because that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man.
Man, the StreamYard is tight, bro. Because I can see the banners, unlike the Skype joint.
Right, exactly.
It's a whole different type of thing.
Yeah, and the StreamYard is smooth too. It's like it's real easy to navigate and shit. So I was like, yo, I gotta do more of these joints because I want to do some joints with like me, you, EO, fucking Afi, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, I was wondering, do y'all think picking up girls is different for every race, or do you think it's the same thing?
You say, do you think picking up girls is different for every race? What do you mean?
Like, I see a lot of girls be like, oh, they into black dudes, or they into Mexican dudes, or they're not really feeling you because of your skin color.
Well, that's the thing. It's usually issue if you're making an issue. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. Because again, this is one thing you got to understand about women. Women will say a certain thing, and even guys too sometimes, but definitely women. A woman will say, I'm not into white guys, or I'm not into black guys. But if the right white guy or black guy comes along and that dude is talking that shit, she gonna be into that dude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. So basically, use your disadvantage and use it like as a joke or something. Like use it as your advantage.
But it's not a disadvantage. No, it's not really a disadvantage. It's not your race isn't a disadvantage. It's just that particular woman may think, or in her head is thinking, oh, I'm not really into like black guys or something like that. But what I'm saying is that when you step to her, if you're a black dude, so what race are you? You black, white? What are you?
I'm white.
Okay. And what type of girls you like?
I like big booty girls.
You like big booty. So you like?
Don't we all?
So do you like fucking with like a black chick or Puerto Rican chick or something like that, or big booty white girls?
Hispanic chicks,
Hispanic,
some black.
Okay, and so what I'm saying is you're gonna run into a black girl. Let's say you run into a black girl who's like, I don't date white boys, and then what's gonna happen is if you come to her as a man first, that's what it is. It's you coming at to this girl's masculine because it's you're a man first, then you're white. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is in the actual sexual situation. So the fact that you're a man, what's going to make her attracted to you, even if she's thinking or saying she don't deal with white dudes, is that your masculinity is going to get her attracted to you. It's going to attract her femininity. You see what I'm saying? So you got it. The thing is, you can't think, or you got to. If you think that your race is going to be an issue, that's when it's going to be an issue because you're going to make it an issue because you're going to think she may not want to talk to me because I'm white. You feel what I'm saying? And so you got to be able to like talk to any chick at any time based off of you being a man and her being a woman. So when I talk to girls at any race, I don't even think about race. I just think about, yo, I'm a dude, she's a chick, and let's get this going. You feel what I'm saying? And some of the chicks you're gonna fuck with, some of the chicks you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is, man.
I appreciate that.
All
right, that's what's up.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say this for the caller that just hung up, and anyone else that has questions about dating people of the opposite race, man, just be yourself. A lot of people think they got to change their personality and change how they dress and change what music they listen to. No, you ain't got to do none of that shit. Because if a black chick is dating you and you a white dude, she's fucking with you because you're a man. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with your background, what type of music you listen to.
Right.
She's interested in you because you stepped to her in a certain way that compelled her to want to fuck with you. It's as simple as that.
My dude O'Milly said white dudes having problems now. White dudes been having problems. Like if you see all them RSD videos, that's a bunch of white dudes in the fucking audience. You know what I'm saying?
Solo.
You say you fucked up. What happened, Solo? What happened? How you fucked up? What happened? How you fucked up? What's going on? You want me, Solo? You want me to give you the link? How you fucked up?
Yeah. Get
Solo is. What happened? You said I'm on NoFap and had this super fog, and I was texting too much, and she didn't respond. What do I do?
Shut up. He's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. Solo stupid.
Solo trolling right now. He's trolling. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Solo's trolling, bro. Oh my goodness.
Motto tier.
Nah, you gotta just, you know what I'm saying? This dude say he's on NoFap. That's hilarious. This Solo say he not trolling. He say he not trolling. Oh man. Hold on. Let me Solo, email me. Hold on. Email me so I give you the link. Hold on.
Well, if you don't know Fab, then you know what happened to Snow Bunny Sundays, bro. That's gone, bro.
Right. Hold on, Solo. Email me at that email. Ask Mr. Locari at Gmail so we could put you on. Can you come online right now? I want Solo to come online. That's funny. This dude said, "Oh, hilarious." You know, let me know if you come online. Just hit me up in that email. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit funny. But oh, you say you can't? But yeah, I'm gonna be going in an hour. So
he said an hour.
I'll be going.
We all gonna be doing something different, bro.
Exactly. But yeah, man. But you know, I think I did. I'm trying to think if I ever did that NoFap shit. I think I did it for like. I know I did it for like 2 weeks. Where I didn't. No. I'm lying. No. I didn't. Okay, NoFap is when you don't jerk off, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I remember for 2 weeks I didn't jerk off. But I still was fucking. So
you know what I'm saying? Don't count though.
No, don't count, right?
You're still getting it. You still
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No FAP only work for dudes who ain't getting none, bro.
That's the shit that's hard though. I'm like, how you know what I'm saying? Because I was still having sex. So I'm like, I don't know if that counts. That shit is funny. That shit is funny.
Oh,
That's next. Jacking it is a waste. Nah, I feel you, but you know, sometimes that shit be calling you. You feel what I'm saying? That should be calling you. But yeah, we probably take one more call. One more call. The caller number 646-481-3901. We take one more call and then we're gonna be out of here.
Real quick, hopefully I can get this out before a call comes in. April said something earlier. And I was talking about the best time to get a chick at the club is about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And she said because she's drunk with beer goggles. Right. And I'm like, that might be true to a certain extent, but that's not where I was going. Okay, where I was going was you so excited and she don't want the night to end. That's where I was going with it. I wasn't going with that drunk. I don't do the drunk girl shit.
Right. You.
Yo, Lucario, what's up, bro?
What's popping? Who this?
Yo, this is Solo Team 84, bro.
No, word? I was like, who this? So what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, fam?
Lucario, I fucked up, bro. I fucked up, my nigga.
What happened?
I'm on no fap right now. So I'm thirsty as hell. I'm making rookie mistakes. I'm not following.
He said,
wait. So how long you been on no fap?
Bro, I've been doing it so I've been doing like a different version. So a lot of people don't realize you got no fap, right?
Right.
Where you don't jerk off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got semen retention.
Right.
Okay. So I've been doing no fap for like 231 days, but I've been doing semen retention now technically for 2 weeks.
Wow.
So I'm busted a nut in 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay.
So I have this pod.
Mm-hmm.
You know what pod is?
Right.
And yeah, bro. And by the way, this is Solo TV before I took the L. Yeah, still sales. You already know. But anyway, let me continue. So texting me, interest. Like you gotta remember, it's Corona. This chick talking about, yeah, we'll meet up. Like she wants to meet on Sunday. I was like, that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So my dumbass kept texting. I'm like, yo, just texting like, what are you doing tonight? Blah blah blah. Just being thirsty. I said, I'm at work right now, and I'm like, okay, well, just text me after.
Right.
And I haven't heard from her since, bro. Like, what do I do now, Lucario? Do I just wait until Saturday to do the confirmation? Just give her.
Wait, hold on. So when was you supposed to see her?
I'm supposed to see her on Sunday.
This Sunday coming up. Okay.
I was gonna bunk about that with the false text. I was Lucario. I told her, look, Lucario, I'll send you a picture. She got nice ass cake. I mean, she was super fast, man.
Right.
I was thirsty.
Right.
So I haven't busted a nut in 2 weeks.
Damn. So you were supposed to see her this Sunday, and you've been hitting her up all week.
Well, okay, so I got her. Okay, this is how bad the story is. I got her number this morning.
Mm. Wait, hold on. Wait. So
wait.
How did you supposed to see her on Sunday if you got her number this morning?
That's what I'm saying.
So wait. So this morning you got her number from where? Online? On Tinder or something?
Yeah, we matched because she got cake, so I have to use squad.
He was messaging back and forth all that time.
I just made a little witty banter, and then I was just just too much texting, bro. Like she texted.
So you've been texting her all day today? You've been texting her all day today?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Bro. This is I know. I should know better, right? But there's no fat. I don't know what it is, Lucario. It's kind of like a crack addict, nigga. You just want to bust that nut. You know,
and so you've been hitting her up all day today.
Okay, so me and her, we were, like I was telling you, we matched on the app this morning. You probably know what app I'm talking about.
Right.
And then me and her, we were just going back and forth. She sent me some pictures. I sent her some. We were just texting. She told me what she did for a job. We were just doing witty banter, texting back and forth.
Right.
And then, I texted her, okay, this is what really did me in. I was trying to, be a little sexy, so I texted her a picture of me, licking my lips. But, my hairline fucked up. So I think maybe that may have scared her off.
Nigga, you ain't got no hairline.
This nigga Solo's hilarious. Shout out to my dude Afi Kingdom in the building. I'm gonna be doing Afi's podcast or video tonight.
Tonight, you going on tonight with him?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it out.
And so wait, what was the wait? Hold on. What was the last text though? Who did the last?
So hold on. So let me go back. So hold on a second. Let me my phone. Hold on a second. So the last text I sent her the picture, right?
Mm.
She didn't respond. Then I hit her back. Did my big lips scare you off? LOL.
Mm.
She responds back. No, I'm on conference calls because she's working from home.
Right.
So then my shit back. I respond back 3 hours later, and I said, no problem. Not trying to be a bugaboo. Just holler at me when you're free.
Mm. Right.
That was at 1 today. Now it's 6:19, bro. She has not responded, and she was responding back swiftly.
Wait, and so before all of this, y'all definitely made a plan for Sunday.
Lucario, I can send you screenshots. Yes, we were making plans. Like she was down to come on Sunday, bro.
Wow.
Get the bunker buster, bro. I'm not trolling, bro. Like
damn. So no, I mean, well.
Hey, what's up, T-Zach? T-Zach is shaking his head, bro. If y'all niggas ain't never did no fap, y'all don't understand.
No, I know. This is what I'm saying. That's the hard part about it because all of the fact that you haven't been really busting nuts like that. It's like you fiending now. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. I mean, take this as a learning. Yeah, exactly. Take this as a learning a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you learning now. Your limits.
I've been in the game 10 years. I'm happy because there's a way I can salvage this.
No, nigga, you're gonna have to see.
You guys are the coaches.
You're gonna have to.
Oh man, there you go. There you go.
Tell me what play I need to run.
Nah, stop texting her. That's what you need to stop doing.
Hey, Solo. Here's a little tidbit. Over communication kills attraction. That's exactly what you did, bro. That's exactly what you did.
So basically, y'all saying that I fucked up and I won't be clapping these.
You probably did. You probably fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? I say don't text her. And if she hits you back, if she do hit you back, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that shit super light. Just send her one text and be like, yo, looking forward to Sunday so we can get it popping. That's it. And you just, you know what I mean? You just keep it real casual because you might have to find something in between time. You know what I'm saying? To get that nut off or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know what,
bro? You overdosed her with your attention, man. You got to ration that shit out, bro.
I appreciate you guys.
This nigga, all right, bro. You might have to jerk off, bro. I'm saying you have to jerk off. All right, last call for real this time. Last call. Hold on. Last call. Yo, what's popping? Who this? What's going on?
I got a question for you, man. I'm fucked up, and I need to know some advice on it, man.
All right, what's good?
All right, now you know what I'm saying? I'm a player, and I already know what I did wrong, but I kind of need to know. I kind of just want some reassurance, and I kind of know what I did wrong, and I feel like I know what you're gonna tell me. Now, here's the situation. I'm out here in California, right? So I had this little bad little, you know what I'm saying, little 22-year-old, 23-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 now. And I met her at this little event center that I was working at. Now I met her. I've been doing it for like a little bit over a year. Now she was working as a like a usher or whatever, and I was doing some security shit up there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would see her at Hip Hop. I seen her in the elevator one time, put my bed in. I'm like, yeah, she bad, motherfucker. I put my bed in, played it smooth, everything. You know what I'm saying? And we developed to the point where every time there was an event, I would dip off, sneak off, go to a section, and like kind of fuck her, and we would just be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Doing little things and all that kind of shit. So it kind of developed into some cool shit.
Right.
Now, I fondled around with her, you know what I'm saying? Kissed on her forehead, all that old kind of shit. Now, here's the thing. I feel like I fucked up because I done sat up there and didn't capitalize when I was supposed to capitalize. And she was really feeling a nigga. And I sat up there, man, and because at that time of my life, even
though me and her was cool, I had some other shit going on that was kind of fucking with me mentally. You know what I mean? Because with my baby mom, so I wasn't all the way right. My body wasn't right. Mentally, I wasn't ready to really fuck with her. You know what I mean? But she was hearing different things about me and all that. She knew some people who knew me, and she knew, you know what I'm saying? She knew my reputation, whatever. She started liking the nigga. So now here's the thing: we fast forward about, let's say, some months later. Now I text her a few times. She cooperating heavy. She texting the nigga back, all that. I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah, hit me up. We go out get a drink sometime. This and that.
Right.
I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm still not all the way right mentally. I'm still trying to. I'm kind of staving it off because I'm trying to get my shit right first. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, so I can be ready for it. I don't want to just. I should have just went ahead and just met up with her and fucked her and all that, but I didn't do that. You know what I mean?
You didn't hit?
And said, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep working out in the gym, getting my shit right, and doing all this. And I'm telling her the whole time, I'm telling her, yeah, I'm going back and forth to LA. I'm up here in Northern Cali right now. I'm telling her like, yeah, I'm out of town a lot and all this kind of shit, which I was.
Right.
You know what I mean? But some months kept passing by. I would go a long time without texting. And then when I would text her, cooperation level was still heavy. I'm like, cool, she was texting the nigga back, all that kind of shit. I'm like, cool.
Right. What happened? He just his phone cut off.
Wait, this nigga said months passed by, cooperation was heavy, and he said I should have hit that. I'm like, that means
hold on. Here you go again. Hold on. All right, your phone cut off. But keep going.
Yeah, man. Some nigga called me and fucked on my phone. But yeah, so some time go by. Months go by, I call it, I text her, and cooperation level still heavy. You know what I mean? I'm not bullshitting texting. I would text her, you know what I'm saying? What's happening? How you doing? This and that. And she texting the nigga back and all that. Then I would kind of set up a date. And I would let her know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's go do this. When I get back in town, we're going to go do this and do that. She's like, cool, just let me know. Now, I'm still staving it off. I'm letting her know when I get back in town, we're going to do this shit. So, a little more time go by. So then fast forward to 2 weeks ago. Now last month was March. I hit her up and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be back in town. I'm coming back in from LA. You know what I'm saying? We need to meet up and shit when I get back in town. Let's go do something. She's like, cool, hit me up. So okay, now I let about 3 more weeks go by. Now
Jesus.
God
wait,
damn.
Hold on.
Damn.
How long have you been trying to? This has been like a year and a half now. What's going on?
This shit been about, I would say, a solid under a year.
Oh, damn, bro, nigga.
But here's the thing. I was just for this other shit I was doing. I'm like, damn, I'm knowing it's bad. I'm knowing those things when they did it and all that. He was really stealing me. And so I'm like, okay, man, maybe it'll still be there. I'm staving it off. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking the reason why I was doing that is because I was having still some insecurities and shit about what I was dealing with on the other end of my life. So I'm like, I want to present myself the best way to this bitch. You know what I mean? Which I know I was fucking up right there because eventually, you know what I mean? It's so many niggas that they did it and all that. And I'm not all the time going by and shit. So here we go. Now here's the thing. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I tapped in with her. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be back in town. Now I'm ready to fuck with her. I'm about to be back in town. You know what I'm saying? Look, we gonna link up. She's like, cool.
Are you ready to fuck her or fuck with her? Tell me which one you're ready to do, dog.
Last night. Here's the thing. Last night, I tapped in with her. I'm like, what's up, mama? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell her, yeah, let's meet up and shit. Tapped in with her. She didn't text the nigga back. I'm like, oh.
I wonder why.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, nigga, I got the game about myself and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, my motherfucking confidence was a little hurt on that. The nigga was a little bit hurt on that.
Damn, bro.
Oh, I know. But I knew instantly, I'm like, damn, I done fucked up. I done let it go by. She probably got another nigga that done, you know what I'm saying?
No, she been had other niggas, dog. She been dealing with other dudes.
You know what I'm saying? I know I fucked up, but I need to know your opinion.
Bro, so that was the last thing. That was the last situation that happened. Like you hit her up and she didn't return the call or something.
Last night I tapped in with her sister. Now she always was fun. Last night 2 weeks ago I tapped in with her and said I'm gonna be back in town in a minute. She was like, cool, hit me up. Last night, tapped in with her, sent her a text, what's up, Ma, what's happening? She didn't respond. She read the text message. I got a motherfucking iPhone. You can tell if a nigga read the message. She didn't respond back. I'm like, oh.
See, so you spent all that time trying to find the perfect time and get your shit right and all this other stuff, only to get it to the point of here where you hit her up and nothing happens.
For the first time, she didn't hit a nigga back. I'm like, I know it's over. I know I fucked up.
But see, why was you taking? This is my thing. Why was you taking so long to get the girl in a situation to where y'all could get together and fuck? Like, why were you doing all that?
Because I just had so much other shit going on. Here's the thing: when my baby mom, that situation was kind of bad, and it was fucking with a nigga man. She wouldn't let me see my kid and all this kind of shit. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to go into this. Because I wasn't thinking I just want to fuck her. I actually like this chick.
Oh my goodness!
I know. I should have just went ahead and just.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
Hey, K-Zag, what you thinking, K-Zag? Is K-Zag like you about to,
bro? What's the baby mama got to do with this other bitch, bro? That's two separate things, bro. You can't, bro. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Trust me, bro. I've been through that, but I never let what's going on in my personal life impact me getting some ass, dog. Those two worlds don't have to collide. You making the shit collide, bro. And then you spent a year of your life investing your time and energy in something that never happened. And then you said she was cooperating heavily. I'm trying to figure out, when's the last time y'all seen each other? Face to face.
That's another thing. haven't seen her, I would say maybe in some months. But every now and again, and I know out of sight, out of mind.
So you got a pen pal. You got a pen pal, nigga. You got a pen pal. You got a pen pal relationship. You know, like in prison, like they have a pen pal that you write each other and shit. You got a pen pal relationship with this chick. Because y'all don't see each other. It's a pen pal relationship, nigga. You got a phone buddy. You could have had a fuck buddy, but you got a phone buddy.
To a certain, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You know, I know the whole out of sight, out of mind thing, and I'm on the pen pal shit with her and all that. But I had a certain level of rapport with her. Now, here's the thing, with her being fine and all that, you know what I mean?
That's there what it is. That's the real reason.
Another nigga that she probably done met up with sometime recently, that but they did, and she ain't seeing me out of sight, out of mind. It may seem like to her, oh, this nigga's on some bullshit.
Bro, she done fucked 10 to 15 niggas in that time frame. You know that, right?
Now,
bro, you talking about one dude put his bid in. No, like she didn't fuck 10 to 15 in that time frame. You know that, right? I'm just saying.
I can't really hear him in the background.
Nah, he said that she done fucked like 10 or 15 dudes within that time frame.
Of course.
But then that's what I'm saying. Why you got it? Why are you not doing this? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is hesitation, which is shit. Where you know what I'm saying?
I was letting my own little niggas sit up here and got chubby and out of statement. It ain't got nothing to do with shit. But I'm sitting here tripping off of myself in my mind, dealing with all this other bullshit that I didn't capitalize on that ass. Now, I already know that's what happened. You know what I mean? Of course, other niggas done went through there and hit that ass. It's bad. But she still, at the same time, she still was feeling me. She wanted to fuck me, and I know she did.
She feeling that attention, bro.
She like, that's what I'm saying. She liked all that attention he was giving her. She wasn't, you understand what I'm saying? Because, look, bro, it's like, in all your conversations, did she ever say to you, hey, when are you coming to see me? I want to get that dick. None of that shit?
Yes, she was. That's what the trip about.
Exactly what did she say? Exactly. Please tell us.
There was times she would initiate and text me first and like, damn, when you coming back? When you coming back? Okay, when you get back, let me know. She was cooperating heavy. Now, I fucked it up.
I don't know, though. She wasn't specific, though.
At this point right now, where I screwed myself up in the game with this bitch. Now, is there any salvaging this shit? Because I just want to really fuck this bitch, man. I want to go ahead and capitalize.
It don't seem like it is, bro. It seemed like she used up all of your energy for all of this shit that's been going on. You feel what I'm saying? So now she's seeing you as just a text buddy. You feel what I'm saying? This is what it seemed like because you haven't really been making any types of moves at all. You feel what I'm saying? And all of the attention you've been giving her has just been phone conversations, text, or whatever it is like that. You feel what I'm saying? So
I wasn't even having no phone conversations with her. It was just strictly text. I'm gonna be back.
No, it don't matter. It's text, phone. You still been having. This is what I'm saying. What you should have did. First of all, you should have tried to smash her the first time. Then because you didn't happen, you only hit her up when you could fucking get with her. So the second time you should have hit her up was when you said, "Yo, I'm gonna be in your town at this day." Then on that day, when you get there, then you hit her up. Other than that, 2 or 3 times. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of the extra back and forth, giving her all this attention, doing all that other stuff, is she was soaking up all the attention. And then when it came time to get it popping, she was like, whatever, because she let's say for sake of argument, she actually wanted to have sex with you that first time y'all fucked around. Her mind could have changed from all that time because based off of the circumstances and situations that was going on with you and her. So as time went on, you became extremely familiar, extremely predictable, and that made her turned her off. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So,
Carla, let me ask you this. All the drama you was going through with your baby mama, did you ever discuss that with this chick?
Yeah, I can't really hear it.
Now go ahead, say it again, K-Zagging.
I said all the drama you was going through with your baby mother, did you ever discuss that with this new chick?
Anything about my baby mama? Hell no. Hell no.
Okay.
And so what would y'all be texting each other?
It would be a simple 1 or 2 texts that I would initiate with her. Hey, I'm gonna be back in town. What's happening? What we gonna do? This is like little smart. Pretty much about to set the date to meet up without meeting up. Because I'm still saving off the time. Now it was all on me. I got to take full fault for that because the bitch was on the head. She like, yeah, hit me up. Okay, I'm here. You got my number. Okay, and then there was other times she would initiate me. I would see the thing. I would go this time without even text her. I would let a certain amount of time go by randomly, and then just text the bitch out the blue. I let a month go by and hit her up. Hey, ma, what's happening?
But why? But that's what I'm saying. Why are you even hitting her up that month for what?
That's how much of a dumbass I was being.
That's what I'm saying. Like you was just giving. That's all I'm saying. You was giving just like in this quarantine, dudes be hitting the chicks up on the Tinder and all that, and then you do a little FaceTime shit and you be like, listen, when this shit pop off or when this shit slow down or whatever, I'll holler at you. But in between that time, there ain't no texting or nothing. So if you would have saw her and then said, hey, listen, when I come to your town, I'll give you I'll hit you up. And that's it. Then that would have been only like 2 texts you gave her. And then when you saw her, if you would have hit her up and she would have been on some bullshit, then that would have been it. But it wouldn't have been you wasting all that. Because even you thinking about her and all that other stuff all this whole time is energy you put out. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of energy that you didn't need to put out, a bunch of attention you were giving her. You feel what I'm saying? All of that shit. You see what I mean?
Bro, he was breaking down timelines 8 months ago and 7 months ago and 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Last night, I just went ahead and went to sleep. I said, damn.
Right.
Fucked up. You know what I mean? So now I'm thinking, like, I want to fuck this bitch, man. This bitch,
of course you do. You spend all that time investing. Of course you do.
Nah, just learn from your mistakes, bro. Just learn from your mistakes. You feel me? And you'll be good. Just, take the L and just call it a day. You feel me?
Do you think that, you know what I'm saying, now because everything she was, because, bitches do the investigation on the niggas, you know what I'm saying? So she knows everything that she done heard about me, and all of my reactions with her in person was all smooth as fuck, all cool, everything. I know that she feeling a nigga, I'm feeling her. Then she getting resumes, all kind of other hoes. They coming like, yeah, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this and doing that. He put it down and this and that and all that. Now it's just the bullshit of the time that I let go by and all this shit I just explained to y'all. Now, do you think, because last night was the first time she did not respond, that is there a chance that she might hit a nigga back? I'm not texting her at all. I already know I ain't.
Well, you still thinking about this chick, boy. You got her on a mind, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Nigga, damn.
Yo, the thing is, most likely, this is what I think will happen. Even if she does hit you back, it's most likely you ain't gonna hit it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's because it's been too long. This is what you gotta understand. Most of the time, when a chick, usually when you first start dealing with a chick, you want to be able to have sex with her as soon as possible. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially if you had a opportunity to and you didn't take it, then it becomes less and less likely you are going to ever fuck with her on some sex shit, because it's not impossible, but it's less likely, because what happens is when a woman first meets you, she's going based off of the fantasy of, oh, what would it be like to be with this guy? This, he's mysterious, he's interesting. Now you're no longer mysterious. Now you're no longer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're predictable. She knows you now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever now. So that portion, that excitement that would have been there is gone. And that's part of the attraction of wanting to really even make it happen with you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like y'all two met online somewhere and y'all were in different states and then y'all sort of were talking to each other a little bit and then y'all finally got to meet in person, and that's one thing. But y'all done met in person. You've been hitting her up for all these months, and then finally, because think about this. If you finally say, I'm in your town or city or whatever the fuck it is, right? And you texted her and said, hey, I'm here, right? Why would she not hit you up if finally she could get that dick? You understand what I'm saying? If she could finally get it and it's here and it's you could get this shit popping, why is she being so unresponsive when she has been responsive all these other times when she couldn't even get to you? You see what I'm saying? So that already shows you right there. She's so responsive when she can't get to you, but she's unresponsive when she could get to you. That equals attention whore. You understand what I'm saying?
Caller, you're making a classic mistake. You are confusing attention with true interest. There is no true interest on her part. Exactly. You're the one dude that can give her attention for a year and not try and smash. You're the one dude that can do that. She chilling. She was basking in that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So just take the L, bro. Take the L, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm forced to take the L, but here's the thing. You know what I mean? That I don't want to take that L right there, man. I know I gotta blame. I have nobody for myself to blame that one. Because at first I understand what y'all saying about the attention thing at this point, but it wasn't. It was some real interest in it. You know what I'm saying? In some time, but now it does seem like, you know what I'm saying, even if she do hit me back, it will be on some attention shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, just take it as a learning experience, and you'll be good. You feel what I'm saying? Just next time, get straight to the point. Don't be spending months and weeks on the chick, and just do that shit. Strike while the pussy's hot, and call it a day. You feel what I'm saying?
Her type don't come along like that.
This nigga, he got one-itis. He's done.
This nigga say her type don't come along.
Right, exactly. He's done. He's in love. Bro, you got to step up that game. There's more chicks that you're gonna find who's on that fly as her or even hotter. So don't worry about that. You be good. All right, bro. Appreciate it. Call my brother. All right, peace.
Nigga got pussy whipped without getting the pussy.
Crazy, man. All right, people. So listen, it is about that time. Make sure. Why do I keep hearing the echo? Is that from? Why is that here? Maybe is it from? I'm hearing the echo right now. Just now it started happening again. I don't know why it's happening.
No, it's not me. Well, it could be on my side, but I don't hear it though.
That's weird. But anyway, so guys, make sure that you subscribe to K-Zaggin 20. Go to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to shout out, K-Zaggin, before we get out of here?
Hey, y'all, just, go ahead and subscribe to me. Definitely get on the Bad Boy membership. For all you callers that called up, all y'all motherfuckers, I'm saying, get on the Bad Boy membership. I appreciate you having me, bro. I really appreciate you. To everybody in the chat, April MC, I salute all y'all.
Definitely. Shout out to April MC. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna be on Affy's show tonight at 10. So you guys go to Afro Kingdom's channel, Check him out. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all guys there. All right. So we out of here, people. Remember, the truth is inside you. We out. Shout out to my dude Soul TV 84. Make sure you subscribe to this channel too. And we are out of here, people. All right.
Peace.
Later. Okay.